recording now.
Yeah.
Alright, well, recording is now started.
If you guys want some early access content, make sure you check
I'm
out.
gonna say some bad things.
I'm gonna make you stop recording.
Please
I'm gonna
don't.
say a slur.
I wasn't gonna go that far. Hold on.
He's gonna say but. That's what he's gonna say,
Yeah,
but.
yeah.
Look at bad.
You know what? But. And reverb my voice when I say but.
Hello,
Oh my
Ragnar
God.
fans. Today we're going over the. This actually isn't a session number. This is just going over the changes that Foundry added.
Yeah, so guys, today we have a session review for.
No, we don't!
This
This
a
is
review
an
for
actual
the-
session.
Foundry version 13.
Yeah, it is Foundry version 13. It is a stable version, thankfully. I don't remember exactly when it came out. I think it came out like a couple of days ago, if not anything.
Big salmon down here at the bottom right of this chat number. Hold on, I gotta uncollapse it. And then there's these cool little die down here now that we can now quickly do. And which is sound really cool. I'm gonna crash it again. Okay.
I swear.
9,000
I swear by Odin's left ass cheek that if you crash this shit, I am going to find you in real life and slam your head into that computer.
Oh, no.
Yeah, specifically left.
I'd like to see that happen.
And it's FPS update now too. I don't know if I was lagging before.
But yeah, it has updated, so do bear with me a little bit on trying to figure out some shit. It adds a lot of cool things for me. We're adults here, alright?
Oh my god! What about my girlfriend watching this?
Why in the world would she watch this? Of all things?
She's been watching the sessions. She's on session 9.
Oh, of my thing or his thing?
I think Andy's.
Yeah, because I was like, Andy's is the only one that actually edits his shit. Mine is just unedited footage.
The raw session.
Here's the raw session. I don't have the brain power to edit.
I haven't even edited session 11 yet. I'm so lazy, so I don't even know when this is gonna come out.
I don't even remember what session I last came out with. I think I came out with session 9 and I haven't done anything else. Alright. So, I guess we should begin with what happened last session. If I remember correctly with last session, you guys got into a fight with a pit fiend, a couple of shadow devils, and a Bale, which is a minotaur devil.
But we did. I stole one of their souls.
Yes, you did. You stole one of their souls. Interestingly enough, through just the sheer stupidity of asking too many questions, you frustrated those demons enough to try and enact their plan of an invasion early, and you kicked their asses for it. You stopped them before they could assimilate more of the townsfolk, basically.
We dealt triple damage.
While Sam was upstairs aiding the lesbian.
Get your mind out of the gutter, you viewers. Come on now.
Yeah, get the mind out of the gutters. Right? He was giving them a
Why you gotta
towel.
say it like that? Why
He was
you gotta say it
aiding
like
them.
that? Why
He was
you gotta say
aiding
it
them.
like that?
Because he's a tavern keep. No, he's a tavern
No.
dude. Tavern boy.
Then he should be in the tavern. He wasn't in the tavern.
He also
While we were
deals...
fighting whole ass demons. He was up there aiding them.
He also deals with service. Such as, if you guys get a room, you'll be
Don't
able to
say
ring
it
a
like
bell. You'll be able to ring a bell and he'll come with food and stuff for you.
Oh, he'll come.
Don't say it like that. I can ring a bell and Sam will come. Like
You're making it worse than it is!
you're making it worse than it is.
It's the only way I can phrase things!
No.
This update's so nice now. I can roleplay to my heart's desire because all the buttons are like grayed out. It's great.
Nice, nice.
Until you hover over them, so now I can really just get into the feeling of my character.
Hey, but if hold on, let me zoom out on this. If the map looks a little different for a majority of you, it's mainly because of I don't know. I just decided to say fuck it. I'm making a bit of a better map. I'm putting more thought
3D.
process into it.
Shut the fuck up, Andy.
Yeah, we have become slight 3D.
Look down at the bottom right.
Wait, hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god, I see it now. I see it. I see it. We can't say it for legal reasons though.
What? Do you
Copyrighted.
see what?
Arkansas bless me with.
What do you guys see?
He doesn't.
Don't
know,
worry about it.
Send in the chat. Let me see.
Those who knows, it's not a bad thing, but those who knows.
Do I know what? Can you guys see the regional shit?
It's those little funny little colored crystals, right? Kind of funny.
Oh, you asshat.
I'm getting copyright strike and getting taken down. They're coming to my
We're not
house.
gonna get copyright striked for some fucking crystals that are in Foundry. Don't be worried. Don't worry.
No, but for the song Andy's singing though.
Yeah, I'm so
Oh,
sorry for
don't
that.
sing. You want to hear about banned from singing? But I guess we should start the session.
Probably. Oh yeah, I had to go to a bar, didn't I? Yeah, I had to go to a bar. I don't know which one.
What are you doing here?
The reason you guys are doing here is because in the letter that Urmir read, giving him a name he does not remember, although it does strike a slight chord within him.
Yeah, like it's familiar, I guess, but it's nice. I don't know.
I also made a slight change to your biography. You'll notice it.
Let me look.
Oh, I noticed mine. It's very noticeable.
My biography and my character sheet.
Yeah, in your character sheet.
Oh, wait, I can see that. Hold on.
Okay, let's take a little look. See, it's past all this.
No,
come on,
maybe not
stop.
biography. Sorry, it's in appearance.
My backstory's in my in appearance.
Yeah, it's in the appearance. I just didn't know where I wanted to put it, honestly, so I just put it in appearance.
Yes. Okay. Let me also hold on. Let me also put the third thing in there because there was a third thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Is it in
it's also-
between the two middle, or is it before a last and before the beginning?
The third thing is the final one. The third thing is the last thing.
Okay.
What is polymorpher? Oh, I can't. Do that.
Polymorph. That's what it says.
Yeah, polymorpher in this thing kind of just does a couple of stuff for you, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Chris, I'm gonna link you. There's 3 things that I'm gonna link you.
Mm-hmm.
And all 3 of these should look pretty familiar. And this should give you a good idea as to why these are there.
Oh, can I not see?
No.
What the hell? This is bullshit.
If you read those as you wish, but yeah, those are the 3 things.
Nice. But
What is it? Hey, there's a button to go to. Has that always been there? The main menu button. Has it always been there?
I have no clue.
interesting.
List of the dice shit.
Yes.
I
You see the
see.
vision?
I see the vision.
Yes.
I can mute the music. Oh yeah, I'm fucking sick of this shit.
You've always been able to do that.
Yeah, you've always been able to.
I know, but it didn't occur to me until now. Oh my god.
All right.
It's
So,
music and add my own.
now that the session has officially started with a little bit of side detours, you guys are in this
We detoured
dwarven.
long enough to get Mason in here.
Exactly.
Wow.
We have?
Man.
He's in here?
Yeah.
Hello, Mason.
Oh, he
I'm ready to
is.
catch every single one of you.
Mason, there's
I don't even. All right. Well, we detoured long enough for everybody to appear. Nice.
Oh, it's gonna be even longer because we have to catch up. Mason.
Nope. He's going in raw right now. We're doing this. We're doing this.
We're doing it live. Fuck it.
We're
We'll do
doing
live.
it live.
He's going in raw like Sam. Oh my god.
Yeah, Sam.
Andy, I will kill you.
Damn, the one who got the Liz.
kill you.
But you guys are currently in this dwarven port town of Dwindir. The thing about it is that you guys currently have two objectives in this area. Well, not in this area, but in the kingdom of the Dwarven kingdom. One of them is Urmir's personal quest to go and see. Been a minute since I've actually had to look at her fucking name. To go and see for Kaelor.
Yes, I have to go to find a bar.
Yes. You have to go find a bar. And the other one is that you guys do have to, I believe, go and talk
It'll be
to
so tiny.
because of stuff.
Things.
It's because of things.
Of the new update.
Yeah, there's it's pretty cool.
Well,
right?
see, the thing about it is that it's not really a bar that you have to go to. He just told you to meet at the Dwarven Kingdom, city of
I thought
Arvark.
she told me to meet at a place.
No, just to meet
No?
there.
Okay. Well, okay. I know what I'm gonna do then.
Somewhere here.
Somewhere here. Yep. But right now, you guys are in the dwarf port town of Dwindir. You guys were transported here by good old buddy Kareth. You also have damn, there are none. You don't get none. But yeah, from last session, Durgrim and Kareth are joining your party as just a little aid to the more melee-focused party build.
Yeah, guys, who would ever?
It works
argue
so
liners?
well.
Come on now.
Yeah, who would kill off their backliner character
Yeah,
and then
who'd
have
do
to
that?
suffer through not having intelligence? Who would do that?
Yeah, not me. Not
None
me.
of us. Yeah.
Crazy idea, yeah.
Especially not me.
Yeah. Crazy
And,
idea to kill off the backliner mage that had more armor than me, the paladin with 24 AC.
And the thing about it is that Grumley is just here. He has some business in the main dwarven city of Karvark. So he's just along for the ride. If
We're in Karvark right
anything,
now, right?
no. You're in the port
okay.
town of Dwindir.
In the port town.
Karvark is much larger.
All right.
And as such, I will actually have you guys do a little something for me.
Oh no.
Oh, if I'm not in the thing, it shows up outside of it. Cool.
Yes.
Wait, really? I have it all opened at all times.
I'm pretty sure I get advantage on this because Sentinel
can't-
Shield.
I can't click
Yes, I
this.
do.
Did I break it?
That's what I said. Let me roll.
Yeah, I also cannot click it.
Oh.
Man, fuck this!
I can't roll. Nothing's popping up. Oh.
I got a nat one.
Well,
Oh, our
my God.
attributes
Oh.
thing is gone. Our attribute
well, guess what? We got the natural 1 and the natural 20 out of the goddamn way, I guess.
Hold on. Let me. Where's mine? There it is.
Wow.
Hey, there's mine.
All right.
Two nat
Oh, I
20s.
guess I never
Shield.
put on perception. Should I just reroll or are we keeping the nat one? I'm fine with keeping the nat one. It's funny.
What is fantasy?
We'll let you keep the nat 1 is what'll happen. If you can't
Okay.
click on it, then just roll whatever on there.
Yeah, I'm dumb as fuck. I could have just like rolled perception on character sheet.
Oh. Well, sadly, you got a natural 1, so we'll
Andy,
just
might
stick
be-
with that.
I know, but like, Andy, we a little restarted. Just
Dude.
saying.
A little acoustic.
We a little acoustic.
I will say, Roger, we'll start with you. This
shit.
This is a lovely dwarven city. Nothing seems wrong with it at all. The tree over in the north is fine. There's nothing in that thing at all. The crystals are also fine. There's nothing wrong. There's crates with, rock crystals and stuff. Get the fuck off that tree. Everyone seems fine. You know,
The tree is fine.
you hear music being played by a tabaxi guy over here. His eyes have
You
a
look
1,000
funky as
yards
fuck.
stale. That is a normal D&D thing of a tabaxi, which is very hilarious in my opinion. But yeah, everything seems fine. Devo, things seem slightly fine. You'll notice that some of the people look a little nervous, but you're not sure as to why. The crystals look strange, but they're normal crystal foundations, you know. The tree looks good. You see some stuff in the tree, but you think it's just the glint of the sun, probably just messing with you. Uh, you know what, Titan and Ermi, you guys do see some stuff. These people are nervous as hell at your guys' arrival. They also seem very, what's the word? Revenant. Like they seem to, huh?
What does that mean?
Reverent. It's more of like worshiping in a way.
Reverent. Okay.
Yeah, reverent to
Your
one of your
God.
party to one of your party members, Ergrim.
Obviously, Carrot. Oh.
You're over here like obviously Kareth. He's the best dude to worship. No, you see that they have a sort of reverence for Durgrim, almost. Like when they look at him, they seem to have a glint of almost deep happiness and wow, basically like wow, yeah. You guys also notice that these crystals in the down in the southeast area of the place, um, they glow with magical energy. Can you guys give me an Arcana check? Do what kind of magical energy?
Wait, where'd the bar
Okay.
go?
Yeah, the bar's
Everything's
gone.
changed.
The
Not
bar's
again.
gone?
Flashback
Yeah.
to session 11 again. God damn it. The quick action bar.
Damn.
Okay, I'll have to do it the manual way, I guess.
Oh, there's dices down here.
Yeah.
Yes, he's finally noticed. Let's go.
Oh, sweet.
I think I said that early on. This is bull. I don't think you were here though. Never mind. I said nothing.
But yes. You see, what was the rolls? Arcana. Urmir got a 19. Titan, give me an Arcana check.
Do I have it? Wait, do I have my lightning rune on? If I don't,
I'm unsure as to why the bar for you guys is gone. It shouldn't be, but I think it might be one of the things that messed up whenever it updated the version 13. Possibility.
I don't have my storm rune on, so it's just a normal roll.
Oh, hey, there's latency stuff over here. It runs at 10 frames? 9? 8?
You'll be fine. Alright. So
7?
I have 60 frames. I'm so good.
you're fine.
Wait to hear 6.
4. Just bypass the 6 and 5. So Ermir, you and Titan, both of you notice that the red crystals seem to have very small traces of fiendish energy within them. And the blue crystals below them, the blue crystals below them seem to have a little bit of celestial energy. You guys also notice on a natural 20 and a 24 that the tree above you guys that you guys plant transported through seems to have in the slight top canopies, almost to the top, but kind of midway, is a very large spider web.
Oh. Nerzul can go up there.
Other than that,
I have a question.
that is all that you guys see. Now, if you would like to
Uh,
do whatever, go right ahead.
That's a lot of stuff
Uh,
that you notice looking around.
DM, I got a question.
Yes.
Did I ever get the stuff that you were supposed to give me last session on Roger?
Stuff to give you last session.
Why the music
Yes.
stop? Oh god. Oh, oh
Hold on.
God.
I was turning down the volume for it.
He's gonna kill
I was
himself.
turning down the volume. Calm down! Turn it down the volume. I needed to turn down the volume because it was getting a little loud. Yes, those weapons will be with you momentarily. I had to double check a couple of them. I made them, yes. I should have made them. You guys go and talk with each other while I look through this stuff.
This place seems pretty well built.
What is the purpose of those crystals over there? I can't help but wonder.
What in the hell happened to that
Sweet
voice?
mana crystal, correct?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't remember his voice, so I was like, whatever.
pretty sure it was just your voice.
It was just my voice, basically. The lower pitch.
Lower pitch. Just a little bit.
The fountain is well made. These buildings. I don't know. I don't really notice anything wrong. Is there something wrong?
I was gonna be like, how are you not noticing anything, Roger? What the hell?
You got a natural one, remember that.
Yeah,
He's like, yeah, everything seems fine. Everybody's happy. Everything's good. He's over here just chilling right now, man.
I know dwarves are pretty good at blacksmithing. I'd like to check one of them, if you don't mind.
I also like blacksmiths. I think we all understand all of us like a blacksmith.
And shall you come with me, friend?
Certainly.
Let's go.
I'm just gonna ignore the fact that I know that they're worshiping Durgrim. I'm just gonna ignore that.
Yeah, you know, just like don't tell the rest of the party, I guess.
Urmir got it. Urmir got it.
Well,
Strolling
this is.
around.
Honestly, I'd rather leave this place as soon as possible so that I can go to the big city.
That takes a couple days, don't it?
Yeah, it doesn't take a little bit.
I need to get there. I need to.
Ah, why are they enemies? Why are two of them enemies?
You just can't see their names.
Yeah.
I knew it. I'm targeting.
He's over here just fucking going.
Going down.
This is
just
very
here with the party.
interesting. Why has it done this?
Why did you make me do this? You're fighting so you can watch everyone around you die.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Say so. Are you sure?
Sea salt.
Yes, yes.
My brain has brought it away.
Why? Way that you are. You Karkin.
That coal in the boxes, by the way, next to the crystals. What is that?
I honestly am about to just say fuck it and just absolutely go back to like version 12. I swear I'm about to.
What's wrong with version 13? But all the update video, well, guys, we met the version 13.
All the update stuff? Well, guess what? I can't import like images. It won't let me. Won't let me import my images anymore. They've created a great sin to me. You understand? A great sin.
You hear me,
Mistake,
Ponce, but the
Goody.
game is tweaking. What do we do?
You will not get those weapons for the session yet. I will have to give it to you once I can figure out some other shit.
No, fuck!
I probably should have made them before it updated, but fuck it, whatever. Either way, what would you guys like to do? So who's doing what right now?
These guys are blacksmiths, right? I mean, they look like it.
You guys are so Titan and Roger. You guys are currently in front of the blacksmith. You see that as you walk up, this guy kind of looks over to you as he's just banging some metal into what looks like a sword. Probably a dagger, probably a long sword, a short sword, something along those lines. A weapon, basically. But you see that as he turns to you, gruffles out, battle music starts playing. No.
Oh, God damn it. You're dying.
Every time that stops, I'm just gonna fuck with you. But he looks over and he gruffs out, he's like, what do you need? Need weapons, armor, shields, what? Come to trade?
I would, you know what I realized? I have, what is it? I have chainmail on. So
Yeah?
I should ask for better armor. 'Cause I don't think where we're going, it might not be, well, enough.
So would you like to ask him about it? Or are you talking to me?
I'm like talking, basically. Basically talking.
You see that he walks over, starts sizing you up. He takes out a very medieval wooden ruler with dwarven measurements on it, and he starts to like basically put it on your body as he starts to measure everything, and I mean everything. As he measures your arms, your legs, your body, everything. Uh,
I don't have a dong.
Do you like what you see? I'm kidding.
no, he's a robot. He doesn't.
Yeah, no.
Uh, and then after he's done taking his measurements, he writes it down, and then he walks back over, and he'll look back at you, say, "You need a helmet with that or no?"
I don't think so. My head is made out of metal, so.
I can see that, but just, you know, you never truly know. What about you? And he points over to Roger.
I'm really here to check out your wares, friend.
Ah! Well, I have the finest weapons in all of Skyrim. I just wanted to fuck with you.
Who's the dragonborn?
That would be me. Floats up into the air, growing wings. No. We're just grabbing everything into this shit now. But he'll look to you and he's like, if you want to check my wares, you'll have to talk to Eric over there. And he points to this guy that's just been leaning on a chest the entire time, watching you guys.
Is that a helmet or does he have
Roger.
a shade?
If you're wondering about his head, that's a skull cap. Sorry.
Oh.
Oh shit! Wave Jack! Wave Jack!
Oh,
We get a wave check, friend. Let's see if you are swimming.
You see that he takes off his helmet and it is just perfect waves.
Ooh. I was unfamiliar with your game, friend.
Yeah, man, you know, I always have a wave ready. I ain't gonna do that. That's not gonna be his voice.
That would be a bad idea.
That would be a bad idea. He's white.
So, Harry Osborn and Norman Osborn have wives.
Andrew.
Comics.
But yeah, he points over to Eric, and Eric nods. And then he basically what he does is that he stops leaning on the chest and he grabs the latch. You see that he looks at you, waits for a moment, and then opens it to reveal what's inside.
Is there like a shop menu?
No, there's not a shop menu. I will tell you what is exactly in there once you get up
I
to
was
it.
saying, let me get Roger get closer so I can look.
Inside of it, you see a +1 great axe, a +1 long sword. You also see 20 arrows, a backpack. You see a bomb, a breastplate, some brewer's supplies, calligrapher's supplies as well, carpenter's tools, cartographer's tools, some chainmail, some cobbler's tools, cook's utensils. You also see down in the bottom, you see a glaive.
Adamantine. I do with adamantine glaives.
No, you just see a normal glaive,
Normal.
as far as you know.
I'll take the bomb. Give me the bomb.
That'll be he starts to tally up. That'll be about 100 gold pieces.
100. How
Hey,
big's the
Bronze
bomb? Wait,
sword.
wait a minute.
Do remember a bomb, you can throw it as an action, you can light a bomb and throw it at a point up to 60 feet away where it explodes. Each creature in a 5-foot radius sphere centered on the point makes a DC 12 dexterity check or saving throw, taking 3d6 fire damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one.
Yeah, okay, but that shouldn't be 100 gold then, because considering how much they've actually like saved themselves.
No, like I am like this is legitimately just a normal D&D price. Like D&D 5e price is 100 gold for a bomb. Yeah.
I'm poor.
I mean, I'm rich,
throwing
but
them
like
shits
I don't
around.
want to.
200 gold ain't good enough.
Do remember, you guys are indeed able to sell shit if you deem it unnecessary. Remember to look at the prices of some of the shit that you have.
Yup.
This flail is 10 gold.
Oh yeah, I forgot you don't really have a lot of shit.
5 silver. Yeah.
Don't forget, you also have just random
Yeah,
ass
the-
items as well. Don't forget that.
Yeah, like my
You
plate of the
just
Gothic,
spell
my
magic.
Gothic plate of the Veil, which is 40,000 gold.
Just sell that.
No.
I have
Potion of Flying and Cloud Giant Strength are both worth 20k.
Dude, you gotta
Yeah,
sell
don't
that.
forget about your like
I got
consumables and stuff.
control rather.
I'm not selling my shit so you guys can buy some bombs.
But 100 gold, that's like nothing.
What?
Don't care.
Damn.
That's your gold, man. You gotta deal with that.
I have nothing that that's worth money.
I have a lot of
Oh
shit
yeah, I
to
forgot.
money, but
Wait,
also
did you
this
know?
shit
I
is
forgot. You
useful.
didn't even get Hanwin's money.
No, he did.
I thought I hit. No, I did.
He got
I
the
hit
293 gold.
It was only 200 gold though. This bomb's 100 gold. That's half.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man.
Mm.
I mean, listen, all right. There's always
They
the
wanna
bartering
revivify
system.
I got 3 of these bitches.
I got 3
There-
too.
There is bartering. You'll see that
So,
he'll.
wait, hold on. Do we even need revivify? The paladins have it naturally now, don't we?
Yeah.
But dude, we could just sell these scrolls. 600
Uh,
gold
Keep
right
some of
there.
mine at least.
Infinite money glitch.
So that way I can, if I don't have the spell stats, I can do it.
I think, yeah, I think you should just keep it. I'll sell these 3.
How much?
Yeah, because that'll.
You
Or
see
actually,
that
no, 2 of them. I'll sell 2 of them.
you see that
So
as
that's 400.
he
I'll get it.
looks at
It's probably just a good place to sell it, though.
You see that as he looks at the scrolls, he kind of frowns at you a little bit. I don't buy stuff like that. You'll have to go and talk to Torvin over there. And he points to the dwarf off to the side a little bit. Instant transformation. He's like, all right, I'm going.
He can't teleport. I mean, he can teleport, so like he can't just like straight up. Just...
See that? Do you teleport?
Yeah, I'll use the.
Make me a
I'll use the
dexterity
funny
saving
teleport.
throw, please.
No, I have it as a feature. Hold on.
I know, but make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Why?
Just do it.
He's gonna trip you and be like, ha ha ha.
Hits you in the fucking shins with a hammer. Oh, almost got
You all right? As you teleport in front of Torfin, you barely miss a hit to the face, as you scared the living shit out of this man.
Teleported right in front of you.
What in the blamey fuck was that? Why in the hell are you teleporting places when you can just walk like a normal man?
I got some scrolls to sell.
You see that his eyes light up at the mention of scrolls. What kind do you got, boy?
I got 2 Revivify for you.
Oh, you see that he like puts both hands over where his heart would be, and he looks up to the sky, happy. Finally, we have magic.
Finally.
You see that he'll take those revivify scrolls from you. Here you go, and he hands you 400 gold pieces.
I mean, like.
There you go. I've added it to it.
Out of my inventory.
Yeah, just lessen them down a little.
Sweet. Now I have
Yeah.
600 gold. Do we even still need that bomb? I might need it for other shit.
You have anything else?
I think that's all I'm willing to sell.
That's a shame. I would have paid high prices for any other scrolls and magics you would have held.
Well,
Let's see what you have in
I'd
there
like to
for
keep the rest,
Grandmaster.
please.
Interesting. All right.
Alright, that's fine. You see that taking your 2 scrolls, he kind of goes over here to the other part of the forge and throws them in the fire.
What the
And you see that as the fire licks away at the scrolls, you hear a distant drum go. And you start to feel the ground vibrate a little bit as at the top of the forge, smoke, basically blue smoke seems to pour out in abundance as the flames go from red to blue. There we go. Now the magic forge is back up and running. I'll get back to me fortune. And you see that he does go back to his forge, and he grabs a normal piece of metal and puts it in the fire, and what? What did you say, boy?
Do you make magical weapons by chance?
Yeah, make me some magic weapons by chance. Why are you looking for some?
Do you have any in stock?
No. I've been out of magical components for about a decade now. Not a lot of people like to travel through here with magics.
Well, I do have something else I could give you.
And what would that be, laddie?
Roger pulls out the Frostbound Oath longsword. Because they have so many of these. It's like, there's no, like, come on. He can't get in trouble for also selling this. Which also just materials to help Bro's business. He explained that it's a magical sword that specializes in like frost magic.
You see that
We can give it value.
As he looks at it, he is going to make a roll for me.
Oh.
Also, is there reason why I can no longer see the quantity of my weapons anymore? It's replaced by formula. What have they done? They've ruined it. Oh, we can add new items for ourselves.
Okay. You see that as he looks at it,
Oh,
he seems to be determining the value of this. What in the world are you?
You can make your own stuff now.
Yes. Try not to.
I'll make titty armor.
He
Titty
looks
armor.
up to you after
Gives you speak
looking this
100.
over, and he says, "Hey, laddie, I can buy this off you for about 2,000 gold pieces."
Seems about fair.
Alrighty. And you see that he kind of walks over to this crate away from you a little bit. He digs through it a little, and he brings out two thick pouches of gold and hands them to you. There you go. And then he walks back. And you also see that after he hands you that and he walks back to the forge, he throws the blade into the fire. And you see as the blue flames start to lick at it and literally melt it away. That'll fuel even more of the magical power. That should last about a good year.
Glad that I could help. Thank you for the money as well.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm so comfortable to buy this bomb. I'm gonna walk back. Actually, it'd
You're
be
over-
silly whenever I teleported back. But I'm just gonna walk back over. Like, he teleported the first time. Hey, buy that bomb off of you now.
All right, how many would you like? How many would you like?
How many do you have?
I've got about. He checks in there. I've got about 4 in stock right about now.
4, it's 100. I'll take it.
All right, I'll take 400 gold off of you then.
Roger just gives him the 400 gold gladly. Like, dude, he's rich. What the fuck? I'm rich. You got bombs now, chat. You got a lot of these bombs.
Sir, do you have armor, please? I need.
There you go.
This guy. Please.
Here, I got the math.
I already worked out the money. Like I do quick math when it's in the hundreds.
Not in the ones.
No, not in the ones. If it's in the tens, I can't do it. If it's in the hundreds, easy bag. All right.
Thousands, millions,
You
trillions.
just take. You just take out a 0.
My mind can't do the extra 0.
Can't even do 100 now. Fuck.
That's 2 times 2. I don't know what the fuck that is.
90. Yes. You also see that he looks over at you, and then he looks over at the blacksmith. Hey, Dylan. Did I give them the special?
They are my special.
What?
You know what, boy? Go right ahead.
The what?
You see that Eric kind of takes the stuff out of the chest and then knocks on the bottom of the chest. And then you see, for the first time in this entire campaign, something happened. How'd he call it? How'd he call it, Chad? Who knows?
Is this a fucking mimic? Oh my god.
Let me see. I actually don't know what any of these are. I'm just gonna have to put them in here. But yes, give me a moment to get
Can we get
everything
a
loaded
bag of
in.
holding?
Huh?
Wait a minute. Can we get a bag of holding? Or do we have to go to a different shop?
From
Bag of hogging.
from hold on. Basically what I will say is from his thing that I'm thinking of currently. From Titan and Urmir stuff, their perception checks. This seems to be technically like the blacksmith shop, and where they currently are is the merchant area.
Okay.
But
Okay.
you do see as this chest turns into a mimic.
Oh.
What?
This
I'm gonna trust that
here,
they tamed the mimic.
huh?
I'm gonna trust that they tamed the mimic so it doesn't do anything.
Well, you see that Eric kind of, after he taps the bottom of the chest, and the chest kind of grows teeth and a tongue, it kind of looks out at all of you and says, "Oh, what do you need?"
It speaks?
Well, yes, I
Hmm.
speak.
Hmm. Do you perhaps have a bag of holding?
You got a bag of holding it? I will give you my entire money if you do.
You see that he looks at both of you
Uh,
with no recognition of what in the hell a bag of holding is.
you have a little brown bag that looks like it has that has no space, but really there's infinite space.
Oh, you mean this bag? And he pulls out a bag, but
Holding?
no,
Fuck.
it's not a bag of holding. He pulls out a very big bag.
Huh?
Doesn't have infinite space.
Yeah, this bag holds quite a lot of stuff.
Is that?
Yeah.
Huh?
You see that Eric kind of looks over at you guys, shrugs, and then grabs the bag from him, examines it, and then nods. Yeah, it's a bag of holding.
It's so big.
Yes, I think this one holds up to about 900 pounds.
Oh, I forgot that bag of holdings do actually have weight limits.
Yeah, they don't hold infinite amount of stuff.
They can hold
Huh.
a lot of shit.
This will be, since it's on the bigger side, this will be 1,000 gold pieces.
Do you have a smaller one of those bags?
Do we have a smaller one? Hey, Angela, do we have a smaller one? You see that the mimic looks up at the mention of the name, and then kind of like closes itself, searches around. You hear like, if mimics could be like a person in a house, that is what you hear inside this mimic right now as they rummage through themselves.
Yeah, raising guts.
And
How many gold pieces was the big one?
1,000.
It's 1,000.
Ugh. I think I have that much actually. I think I have that, but I'm not
I
buying
have
it.
that. I was say I have that much,
holding
but
it.
I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
You
It's
see
a
that
big
they
1,600.
they come back out and they look back over to Eric and they're like, "Nope, you ain't got another one. It's just that one. We do have this though." And he like, and she spits up a belt.
Huh?
I can whip people with this. Perfect.
He and you see that Eric kind of grabs the belt, shakes off some of the saliva on it, and looks at it. Yep, that's a belt of some sort of giant. I don't know what
Can I
giant.
examine it?
Eric, can you put this item in the chat?
You know what? Yeah, sure, I'll put it in the chat. Why not?
Don't put it in the chat. I just asked if I can examine it, so then we can put it in the chat. But you know what? Fuck it, we don't.
Put it in the chat so we can chat.
What is a chat?
I don't know. Y'all just see like a big thing on your screen.
No.
No.
Okay, never mind then.
No.
Uh, sadly, I don't. Hold on.
Can I examine it?
You may examine it.
Can I possibly perform an insight check? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, is this? It's a belt of some kind of giant strength. I'm not entirely sure exactly what it is.
Oh my god. That's good for like literally all of us. Holy shit.
Give me a +6 to strength, baby.
So, do you want this added into it, or no?
No, I don't think we should buy the bag of holding. I feel like it's too big for our party.
Yes. Because this belt here sells for about 40,000 gold pieces, if you would want it.
Just imagine just like Roger like taking a sip of something. He's like,
It just runs away.
We're too broke!
We aren't broke by any means. That shit's just overly expensive.
That is the base price for this belt. Like, legitimately.
Y'all ain't
I'm-
tried to barter yet.
Yeah, y'all ain't trying to barter for shit. You're paying full price for a lot of stuff.
I literally have nothing. I'm a newbie.
I can barter, but I don't feel like bartering. I don't think my I actually put +9 to persuasion. I can probably barter.
Yeah, I don't know why the people with the high charisma ain't doing nothing.
They ran off. I'm with the party.
Yeah, you guys, you know what? You know what? While you guys are bartering over there, give me a persuasion check.
Yes, sir. I'm a +9. I may as well. Wait, do I have advantage on persuasion? Don't think I do. Just normal. Oh my god. Holy fucking
Sweet.
shit.
Well,
Sweet.
Roger is semi able to persuade this man, but Titan is currently going in with the best deals. While they're doing that, we're gonna go back over here to the other part of the party that has just been sitting here for a bit.
But doing nothing. Nothing.
See that Durgrim kind of looks. Can't really tell because his helmet is on constantly, but you could feel from his body language that he feels a bit nervous and uncomfortable with all the people staring at him.
I would put you in the ring, but I don't think I can do that.
You gonna put me in a what?
Don't worry about it.
See that Gareth looks over to you and he's like, "Oh, you're part of that party, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Well, not only, but included, yes.
Tell your patron I said hi when you ever get the chance to. Been a moment since I've talked to him."
If I get the chance, I will. I have a lot of people that I need to say someone said hi to.
Yes, I can tell. You seem to be having a lot of that in your mind right now. It's very clouded.
Yes, it's quite a bit. I have to go tell a witch lady that the god of death says hi, or tell the god of death that a witch lady says hi. I have to go find a betrayed lieutenant of the cult of lies. I have a corpse in my ring.
Huh? You have a corpse in your what?
There's a corpse in my ring. It's a whole story.
Okay. Well, I guess we should continue forward then. I see that the other two rushed off to the blacksmith's area over there. That one, the metal one, seems to be dealing quite a good bit of bartering, I'd say, from here.
Shockingly.
The taller one is a bit lacking in that perspective, which is strange.
I rolled bad.
See that he walks forward a little bit and then he looks over to Durgrim and he says, "So," and then he like puts in air quotes, "Master inventor and engineer Durgrim, what should we do from here?"
Why'd you put that in air quotes?
Persuasion check. I mean, perception check.
See that Durgrim kind of like uses his cannon arm to kind of like punch Gareth in the shoulder, dealing a little bit of damage. And he says, "Don't call me that here. That's only for the palace." And he walks forward. "Grumley, where do we go from here?" Damn, all these dwarves sound the same. Then I think about it. Well,
Dwarves.
yeah, they are dwarves. "Well, we're probably gonna have to leave out of the southwestern passage down by the crystals." And he points over that way. That's
Which direction is the capital?
the capital from here is northeast. But
Okay.
if we try to go northeast from here, as you can see, and then he points up here, and there is just mountains upon mountains of blue crystals covering this area.
All the way
It'll
out.
all the way out. Like, you could guess, but then you see that Grumley says, "Those crystals basically surround this place for a good mile.
God damn it.
So we'll have to go through the southwest passage, which we've carved throughout the decades and centuries. That leads right out of the crystal. Yes, you could say wall, more or less.
But there is a way out.
There is a way out. It'll add a day's travel, but we'll be there within a couple of days."
Now you seem to know quite a bit about these crystals. Are
Yes.
those red crystals new?
No, those have been there before the blue ones.
Really?
Yes.
Did you know that they're fiendish in nature and devilish?
I'm going to.
Devil.
I don't think I'm gonna hear you all the way over there. This is like seems like very, very far away. Wait, how long is this away?
Can I?
Like 180 feet.
Oh shit, not that. Oops.
Oh my god.
What in the world did you do?
I was trying to measure, but it wasn't the right tool.
The measurement tool from me to you, it's 170 something feet.
I don't think I nearly did.
I can't even telepathically communicate with you.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Anyway.
I am unsure as to why in the hell that thing popped away to where I couldn't give rolls anymore. A little weird. Actually, I could just do it with this. Why am I even doing that? Just do this.
Wow,
Oh.
At least I'm gonna make it an insight check.
Well, that's an.
Wait,
That's
how
an.
close am I to? How do you use this thing? Is it like this? It is. 170.
All right, that works. You see that Grumley kind of looks to you and he's like, "I don't think they're supposed to be fiendish, as far as my memory occurs."
Well, they are.
See that Durgrim though does look to Grumley and he's like, "Well, oh, why the fuck did I do that?"
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, the thing about why am I doing that? The thing about it is that these red crystals were fiendish. Don't you remember, Grumley? Well, what do you mean? I don't remember them being fiendish at all. But they are. Remember the demon? Oh, yes, that demon. You're right about that. Yes,
Okay,
the
so
demon. What?
you knew them.
We didn't know the demon.
But you knew that they were fiendish.
We didn't know they were, fiendish at all. We thought they were just the devil.
The crystals?
Well, the crystals are. How should I put this, Dogrim? They're the blood of that demon. And, they worked very well to look like rubies, but very powerful magic components for wizards. You see that
The
Kareth
blue
kind of
crystals?
nods. The blue ones,
If the red ones are the blood of demons, then the blue ones would be the blood of angels.
well, one would think with it being celestial and all, but no.
No.
They are the blood of. Oh, how should I say this given your circumstance with your fellow brother? Uh, they're Azimar bodies, basically.
Oh.
They're the blood of Azimars
Basically.
that were sacrificed millennia ago
Well,
Blue crystal
that's not as nice.
or the red crystal?
by us
Sacrifice to get rid of the
dwarves.
demons?
Uh,
Or just because?
well, how should I put this into a history lesson that'll work quickly? In the beginning of the Dwarven kingdom, we were chaotic, wild. We served a fallen deity. And skipping a lot of details, that will take quite a long time. Uh, we kind of decided to destroy him and rip his name out of the entire world.
Fascinating.
Um, so no, not serious. Uh, the thing about it is that it was one of the old gods, one of the ones before Nitra, I say.
Hmm.
We sacrificed, I believe, 2,000 Azimars, as history says, to banish him from this realm to lower planier realm.
So those crystals hold him there? Or, like, if those crystals were to be,
No,
say, chipped or destroyed?
those crystals are his last blood that he. Basically, that was just the last of the blood that he dropped here on this land. And Thextia, or goddess of hope, transformed them into crystals instead of letting them fester and make him a new body to return here.
So, say that I took, let's just say wildly, a sample from both of those.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Okay.
They will connect to each other and. Oh, goodbye.
This is wrong solving.
Sister, hang off!
I'm
Goodbye.
going to go. I'm going over here, and I'm gonna go like chip off part of the crystal and come back. I want to take a sample
Bring it-
of both of the
Oh
crystals.
my
Okay.
God.
I did an oopsie.
Yes, you
Send
did.
me back.
You did an oopsie.
There we go. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. We're fine.
Hey, what's that
I
then?
want to take a chunk of crystal from both of these and then walk back. Can I do that?
Yes, you do.
Bro
Uh,
ran away! Just the
Okay.
crystal!
In the thing.
Man!
All right, now we'll come back to the two that are bartering. Titan, you are effortlessly bartering this man down on the bag of holding. Effortlessly. The original price that he had told you was $1,000. Aren't you getting the bag of holding?
Was it? I thought it was the belt.
It's.
Well, I
Dude,
guess we
we'll
could do that.
bargain for both. Bargain for both. Well, fuck this.
Sure, Mike,
Uh,
going for both.
Since you have bartered, you see that he drops the 1,000 gold piece bag of holding down to 350 gold.
350.
Holy.
Yeah,
Damn.
That's pretty good.
It's fucking
it is pretty good.
65%.
He got a
65%
natural
drop.
20. All right, I'm dropping it down quite a
For a
lot
total
more
of
than I would
25.
have. Yes, so he's got a lot of bartering in there.
Alright. Whoa.
So which one of yous would like this? Which one of you would like
Well,
to
I got
hold
the money for it, so
this? Okay then.
I'll take it. 350?
Yes, 350 gold piece.
Can I give him a platinum piece and then 200 pieces of gold?
Sure.
A platinum's
All
worth
right,
10.
and then like
The
I'll
platinum
grab
is
that.
10 gold, isn't it? Yeah.
Mhm.
Hold on. I know exactly how much you need to go
500
down to.
You would need basically 25 or 335 platinum.
Can I hold the bag of holding so I have something in my inventory? My inventory looks so sad.
Everybody raided fucking Hanwin's shit except his own his own mechanical son.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I got his magic.
Yes,
Hang on, these magic.
You now have a bag of holding in your inventory with 900 weight.
Sweet.
Or that should have 900 weight. Give me a moment.
The Uber bag of holding.
Real.
Oh yeah, it is there.
Yeah, a normal bag of holding's weight is 500.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Uber bag of holding. What's the better bag of holding? I forget.
The one that you have.
Fair enough.
There is no other bag of holding that goes over 500, I think.
There's the bag of devouring.
Yeah.
That might be what I'm thinking of.
You see that with the belt, he says, you drive a hard bargain. I'll sell it to you for 10,000 gold pieces.
Shit!
Oh my god.
Oh, Irving!
I ain't got that much. Actually, well, do I have that much?
So a bag of devouring is not what you think it is.
Yeah, I know. I know what it
Okay.
does. I know what
Okay.
it does.
Just wanted to make sure.
Trust me, I know what that shit does. That's why I said it, because it's funny.
That's the lowest I can go.
Lowest he can go? Fuck.
Remember, it went from
Maybe-
40,000 to
Wait, I have-
10,000.
30,000 cut, by the way. That's like a. How much is that? That's like a 70. Maybe no, maybe higher percentage cut.
You see the turn over next to you is like, that's about a good 60% cut, I believe.
Shit! Now what do I do?
One moment, sir. I
Oop.
fucking rushed out there.
You don't know where I am.
That's true. He doesn't know where he's at. You could have just pulled. You could have pulled.
Okay.
You could have pulled Roger. You could have pulled Roger to the side and be like, "Fuck, what do we do?"
I'll run over here first and be like, "Where's Urmir?" And then, oh, he ran over there. Okay.
Dog, I am not your fucking piggy bank.
Hello, friend. Hello, friend.
What do you want?
Do you have money?
how much?
I mean, what is 10?
10,000?
What is 10 times 161?
I only have 1,600 gold on me.
Yeah, but you can probably sell some.
Dude, I would have to sell my fucking like potion of flying or cloud giant strength.
But then if you sell the cloud giant strength, they get permanent cloud giant strength. That's what the.
I'm not the one getting it.
Damn, that's so bad.
I would have got it. First come, first serve,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I would have to sell my cloud giant strength for someone else to get a different giant strength.
But it's permanent. The one that you have is the potion.
Yeah, but mine's also better. I'm not your fucking piggy bank.
If you don't want to buy this, then I think that is our business concluded.
There goes my barter.
Wait!
What?
I can lie.
What?
What the fuck is my order's name? I gotta
Your-
need to do another
Black
persuasion
Mantle.
check.
Your what?
Okay. The Black Mantle Order is actually tasked me to buy this. I may not have the money now, but is there a chance that I can get this for a little cheaper, and then we could give you the rest of the money?
Look what you've done. Look what you've done.
You see that he sighs. You see that he sighs and he looks up to you and he's like, "You're from the Black Mantle Order.
Well, I'm wearing their armor. Am I not?
Hold on, I got
Are
my
you also
sentinel
here
hat
to..." What the fuck?
over them.
I don't know why it pulled me all the way over there. You see that he says, "So, are you here to pay off Oric's outstanding debt of over 2 million gold pieces, then?"
Never mind.
He's like, "I heard the amount. No."
1 million?
I was
Dude,
wanting to
no,
earn 2 million gold pieces, and I walked away instantly in an instant 360.
What the fuck do you
Dead,
mean
though.
2 million?
What do you mean 2 million? Orc is dead. Oh,
Oric is dead?
there's
His
no
debt's
way.
still there.
Well, his
Dead.
debt is still here. He's put his orders and stuff on the Black Mantle tab for a good decade. It's come out to 2 million now, with interest.
2 million with interest? What the fuck did he put on that?
This is why my order's
Uh,
better.
Well, he ordered a lot of the armors that you have now.
Well, actually, I'll
Well,
go
speaking of armor,
Why does it switch to you every time on my screen that you walk?
I still need armor.
It's like
Alright, let's
Urmir
go.
has... Oh, it's because I have you selected, that's why. But yes, that's a very outstanding debt, and I have come to collect.
You go take 2 million gold, and then I have minus 2 million gold in my inventory.
We're taking loans.
Can we even do?
I mean, there's a bank somewhere, right? We can take a loan.
There's gotta be, yeah. There's a bank somewhere, but we can't pay. I don't think our party can pay 2
There's
million.
no
I don't
collateral.
know.
We have no collateral.
That's true. I gotta see how much our fucking
Unless I'm
bank
putting
is.
fucking Ner'zhul up for collateral, which I don't think would work.
No, they can't. Well, I mean, they would. It says that she wouldn't pay nearly as much as what you would think she would pay. She's only about 150
My
gold
darling
pieces.
Ner'zhul. My darling Ner'zhul is not worth 150 gold.
Her figurine is.
Yeah, but Ner'zhul.
Oh, Ner'zhul herself
Just
is
straight
worth.
up Ner'zhul.
Ner'zhul herself is close to about 50,000 gold pieces.
I guess I see it.
Alright, toss it up.
Well, if you can't pay the outstanding debt that your Grand Harbinger holds, then
I'm not part of this equation.
I don't think
How was
you'll
I
be
supposed
able.
to know this?
Then you'll have to basically pay out of pocket with whatever you want here. I'll still give you a bit of discounts because of your mechanical friend there aiding us in the war. But right now, if you want to put it,
in here fucking
Speaking of
contemplating.
war, I should probably step away.
but if you want anything and putting it onto the Black Mantle tab, you'll have to pay the tab before you can put anything new since you're newer.
Are these guys racist against tabaxis?
No, they're just sitting there chilling.
You fucking cat.
Get out of here.
I don't know why.
Is there a way I could contact the Black Order Mantle and just fucking talk about the tab? Like, what do you mean it's 2 million gold?
Dog, you just joined back up.
Yeah, he just joined back up. He's like, what do you mean it's 2 million gold? I just joined back. How long was this tab?
This goes about. He pulls out a very, very long scroll to the point that it like rolls, like from his feet, all the way down to like Titan's feet. It goes back as far as my great, 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 great grandfather.
Oh no.
Oh. They haven't paid it back?
Oh no, they
This has been a
did.
thing since I left.
They paid it back about a millennia ago. And then Oric came into. No, Oric had been in power. Never mind. Hold on. Let me go back a little bit. Yes, they paid it off about a millennia ago when it was about 1,000 gold pieces. And then after someone called Roger joined, he paid close to about 10,000 gold for the equipment. Then this so-called Roger died, so he ordered more equipment for new recruits.
Hey Roger, he's talking about
And
you.
then it just and then from the
This is
looks
your
of it,
fault.
it seems that he has constantly been buying supplies such as equipment and weapons to make sure that his, and I quote in this, make sure his paladins do not die like their grand successor Roger. Da 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 da.
He's talking about you.
And
That's
then
you. That's your name.
we
I'm
have
just
an
gonna fucking walk to the wall and just go. He's just fucking hitting his head on the wall like, God.
he
fucking
looks at
damn
you
it.
It's
he
not your
looks at you a
fault.
little weirdly, and then he looks closer to the bottom of it. Oric was here 5 days ago. After a conversation with someone he thought was dead named Roger at Castle Grund. He
What?
ordered.
Fucking
Roger.
damn it.
Roger, he's talking to you.
He ordered about 10,000 barrels of wine to be brought to the Grim Keep, and that costed over 500,000 gold pieces, which adds up to about 2 million with all of his previous buys.
Oh. I was gonna joke about that. Okay, but that's kind of sad.
Oh.
He says the reason for the 10,000 barrels is due to a celebration of the dead son being back. End quote.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, that's you again, Roger. That's you.
Yeah, Roger. I think he's talking about you, the dead son.
I'm just fucking hitting his head on the wall over and over and over again. He's like, fuck!
Are you okay over there?
Roger doesn't swear a lot.
Roger,
But
are you
can just
okay?
you can just fucking hear him like swearing, like fucking cursing himself, like, God,
You okay,
fucking
Roger?
damn it, you gotta be kidding me. Fuck, shit. Oh,
He just
Say,
goes
hold
off
on,
like,
Can I do something on the down low?
sure, what do you want?
Can I whisper to this guy like, so what was the belt priced at in Thieves' Cant? I want to see if he responds.
You are very lucky.
I want to see if he can. I want to see if he can slip up and speak in Thieves' Cant because it's just like, oh yeah.
You see that he looks you dead in the eyes and then smiles a little bit and answers right back in the same thieves cant. Well, it was priced at 40,000. But for you, we'll drop it to 5.
5,000.
Holy shit.
But that's only
Oh,
if
I
you
can't
can
pay.
do something for me.
Oh.
I can give you a cranky. It's okay, old man.
Damn it. God damn it.
We have a hit list. We have a hit list out for him.
I can kill some people. Oh, okay.
He's like, all right, I'll kill Roger. Let's go.
For that one there, I'm gonna point to Roger.
Yes, someone
If I commit
that
one-
you both know very well. They ordered a hit. You
On
know of Zerna?
Do I know of Zerna?
This is Commander
This is-
Commander
by the way.
Zern of the Phantom
Zern.
Blade. Yeah, Zern.
Oh, the Phantom.
Phantom Strategist.
That person put a hit on Roger.
Yes. He also put a hit on all of you. And he points to you, Titan, and then he points all the way over to Thivo. Way down there.
What? You can't
I
even
see
see him.
him.
That's a
Oh, he
building.
can see him. There's a line of sight.
That's a problem. That's certainly a problem.
I'm just messing with you. And he like pats you on the shoulder a little bit.
Wait,
Or is
you know
it-
that person's name?
Hmm?
How did you know that person's name?
Oh, Zern?
Yeah. Is this hold on, outside of that, is that like a commonly known thing?
For places or okay. So
Like
Z-
would this
Commander
random blacksmith in
Zern-
Port Town know Commander Zern?
Commander Zern got his name in basically by raiding places, like going to villages, going to cities, and demolishing them for in the name of the Cult of Lies. So you could probably guess that this dwarf is possibly a survivor of one of the attacks that Commander Zern has done.
Okay, then I'm not gonna ask that question.
And given the
Since
fact
if
that
that
he can
makes-
also speak Thieves' Cant with you, he might be a part of some order that's within the city.
Okay. I'm just gonna ask him like, I would have to sell you something in order to pay that amount. Is there a job board or something within a guild of sorts that I would be able to earn some spending money?
Well, he pulls out a old dusty scroll from behind one of his anvils. You see that it's got like metal flakes and sparks and stuff kind of like eaten at it a little bit. He blows upon the parchment and then like opens it up. Well, we have a order here that came in a decade ago that hasn't been filled. The proprietor of this, shall we say, quest, um, let me see over here. You see that he pulls out these round spectacles, glasses, basically, carved out of adamantine for the frame, and within them you see the blue crystals as the lenses.
Oh.
Yes. Here. And then he points to an empty part of the parchment. It says that they will pay up to 20,000 gold for those who can get rid of the spider that haunts the town.
Interesting.
There's a spider here.
Yes.
Interesting.
Oh yeah,
Interesting,
Roger
interesting.
stopped. Roger stopped putting his hand on the wall, and when you look at him, there's like blood. There's like a little bit of blood trickling from his forehead down and like down his face.
You know what?
He took 1 point of damage.
Do I need to use a
Actually,
level
you know what? Actually, before you do lay on hands, you know what? Yeah, just go and lay on hands and all that shit. All that. Yeah, he nods and then he like hands you the glasses for you to see, Urmir, and then as you put them on, you notice that these glasses. Give me an Arcana check real quick.
Okay. Mind you, I am holding both a red and blue crystal in my bag.
Yes.
so hopefully I can fashion some glasses. Arcana. Please be good.
Who's holding the bag of
Please be good.
holding?
That'd be Andy.
You. Roger's holding it.
I'm not.
Roger.
Yeah, you are. Look in your
19.
inventory.
It's not in my. Oh. I
Yeah, it's
see
up
now.
there. With a 19, you notice that these glasses have the constant effect of detect magic.
Oh.
And as you look through the lenses, you see on this parchment that the normal part of the parchment without the glasses literally just says urgent quest, recipient, Sir Garrick Elf Bones. Yes, Elf Bones. Sorry. It was a very weird name that I'd come up with like last night while I was doing this character. Garrick Elf Bones, Master Smith of the Black Anvil. In it, you see request to kill one runic spider in port town of Dwindir. And then that is it. And then when you put the glasses on, it goes into a bit more detail. No.
No.
Please give me all.
Why does it say 364 days ago?
What?
What?
It said It said that before it said 9 seconds ago. It said a year ago on Titan's message. 300. I can't anymore. It says 9 seconds. It said 364 days, 23 hours.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but we have just jumped. Sorry, yeah, we've been doing this campaign for about a year now. The timestamps are a little weird.
Oh my god.
Yeah, time is a dilation. Everything's wrong. No, nothing is real. Everything is permitted. Yep. But you see that it goes into a bit more detail to explain why you must kill the runic spider. The reason why is because it has been corrupted by the cult of lies for use in spying on the Dwarven kingdom. Since they can no longer use the tabaxis as they did in the last Great War, they have resulted in, or they have basically downgraded into using monsters that have been situated in places for centuries. This runic spider has lived in this town and protected it for 6 centuries now, and it has come into his notice that the spider has been corrupted.
Well, I know how to find
Shit.
it. I think maybe.
Well, you ain't gotta look too far. This is still in Thieves' Camp, mind you, so you two don't understand what the
Yes.
fuck's going on between these two.
This is in Thieves' Camp.
But yeah, you
just sitting here with like a bloody forehead, like what I miss.
what I missed. You see that Eric over there is like still talking to you, like, so do you want it for 10,000 gold or not? Are you gonna pay the debt that your grand harbinger wanted you to pay?
Wait, can I test something real quick? I
Good.
have 293 real quick. I want to see if this is a thing I can put into my gold amount. Minus 200000000. Nope, I can't do that.
You're not going into debt.
$2 million in debt.
Did that?
I should have took Thivo over here with me. Thivo is great for intimidation.
I have advantage on intimidation.
Yeah, but it's Thivo.
Yeah, Stevo.
That's true.
Silent Horse
made the dude
Stevo.
piss his pants by looking at him.
Yeah.
That's true.
He's standing close to where to the same dude who he made piss his pants.
Yeah.
Evil is the horse of fear and unending horror.
Misery and
We owe
horror.
like 2 million gold. Hell.
These wait, hold on. Actually, are these glasses made from the same blue crystal as there is like just around here?
Yes. With that Arcana check, you would have noticed that those blue lenses would have been made from the same crystal, just really refined and stuff to be made into lenses.
Oh, interesting. I'm gonna.
if
Can I
only
look
we
at
had our
the thing
artifice.
through the red crystal? Can I look at the thing through the red crystal?
Sure, go ahead.
Like, what do I see on the paper? If the blue is like that, what does the red show anything different?
That is actually a good thing that you've done this. As you look at the paper with the red crystal, instead of the blue, you see an entirely different set of circumstances on this paper.
Oh.
Basically, on this paper, it says that the runic spider is not at all infected by the cult of lies. It is currently it has been watching this village for over 6 centuries. And the thing about people saying that it has been infected by the cult of lies is just also another lie that the cult has spread themselves. Just so that their runic spider protector is out of the way when they come to invade. And whoever is smart enough to use the red crystal to read this should know that if they leave the spider alone and meet them within the city, that they will be compensated for their work. It does not specify a certain amount.
Okay, I'm gonna summon Ner'zhul right here, right now.
I believe you are able to.
One
Yes.
tells truth, one tells lies.
Yeah, I'm summoning
22.
I'm summoning Ner'zhul right fucking here. Because I need to talk to Ner'zhul.
I'm gonna see if I can configure ownership and set. You are as the owner, so you should be able to see her in the actors thing and put her onto the thing, right? Or no?
I don't know how to do that.
You just click and hold, and then drag her onto the screen.
That it doesn't.
Okay, then I have to.
Yeah, I don't have the ability to do that.
That's good.
Okay. I'm gonna summon Ner'zhul. I'm gonna ask Ner'zhul. There's a runic spider here. I'm seeing two different things that it is and is not corrupted. Can you help me? I need to know whether this thing's actually corrupted. Because looking at it through the sacrificial blood of Asmars and the blood of a forgotten old god, I'm getting two different results here.
As you ask her this question, you see that she looks at the crystals themselves, and in your mind, because you have a telepathic tether, you hear her say,
I can probably send this telepathy to the others through the crown as well, right?
Yes, technically.
Okay, I'm gonna relay telepathy through telepathy.
Holy shit.
So the only thing is that Devo, wherever he is, would not technically be able to hear this because I don't think he's anywhere. Yeah, he's at the fountain right now. He's not. He's way out of range.
Can I call for Thivo? I need his static in this.
I need static in this.
Funnily enough, the first time Devo ever actually speaks is telepathically. Just hear a very refined voice.
Thivo! Come here!
Just walks in the water, just starts to get all wet.
He's just grabbing pennies out of the fountain.
You see that the villagers are like, sir, please don't walk in the fountain. No, oh, okay.
Okay, now Thivo's in range. Also allow if the others want to come as well, they can. Because they're
I mean, like,
here.
You see that the three of them kind of wander over, and then as they get about here, you see this guy. You see these two people walk up to Durgrim and start to just ask him a shit ton of questions. And from what it looks like is that they're probably going to be caught up in conversation for quite a bit.
Okay, well we'll fill them in later. Anyways, continue.
Through your telepathic tether, and as well through your crown that allows you to be able to speak to your other three companions to relay this, She tells you that with her vision as a spiritual, basically as a creature of the astral plane, um, and as a spirit, basically, and a celestial fey spirit at that, the blue crystals are not made from the blood of Azimars. And the red crystal is also not made from the blood of a fallen demonic god. Um, the blue crystals are actually made from basically, they are just a magical crystal that has been growing. What the fuck was that?
What?
Huh?
Damn no!
We'll fix it. But the blue crystal is actually just a magical crystal that has been growing here since Sextia arrived. And it is native only to this part of the land. The red crystals, however, are a variant. They are made basically the red crystals were made for weapons. They are the product of Chectus, the god of fire and war, basically coming here and deciding to basically alter some of the crystals into fit his needs for his weapons.
I should really be taking a lot more of these crystals then. So which one's the truth?
You see that she kind of sends you a little bit of thought process just to say like she doesn't really know, but she'll ask Arius or her matron. And with that, she kind of like, now mind you, what I'll say happening right now is that she is in her spirit form, not fully manifested, but just here to kind of like, be like a bit of a guide right now.
Yeah, I just want to check.
So
I wasn't trying to go full
only
in there,
you
just
can see her right now.
But
They
we
can
can
hear
hear the
me.
conversation.
Yeah, he's relaying the conversation to you guys, but only he can see her. Um, and the other thing
Can I
about it,
ask?
oh,
Can I ask what? Because obviously me and Titan couldn't hear this, but or couldn't understand it because it's in Beast Camp. But can I ask Ermir what's going on?
if you
I'll
want,
hand him the blue
Like
and red crystal.
telepathically, duh.
yeah,
Yeah, I'll explain the situation to him, hand him the blue and red crystal, and say, look at the paper.
Roger, you don't see a difference.
What about me?
You also don't see a difference.
Oh, so my intelligence is poor.
I mean, don't we have to make an Arcana check?
No, even
Can I do
with an
that?
Arcana check, it wouldn't have changed anything.
And why did I
Huh,
see
then I
differently?
guess.
Like, since
Um,
it's a telepathic bond, can I show them images?
you are able to show them images, and they are able to see of what you saw through your eyes of what changed. But you also feel in the back of your mind, Nerzul kind of like poking it to tell you something. And when you turn to talk to her, she basically explains to you that given the fact that you have created a bond with a celestial fey spirit, basically one of the astral plane, and you had also been the astral sea itself, your eyesight can see things that most mortals who have never seen magical things can see. Basically, your body has been exposed to so much magic in the astral sea that you have magic in your blood, almost like a sorcerer, almost.
Oh.
You have just been affected in a way that mortals that live on the, like on the mortal plane cannot be like, yeah, you just you have different vision than others.
Okay. Well then, Nerzul, how long is this conversation gonna like? How long would you say it's gonna take for you to know which is the truth?
She thinks and contemplates with it. You also see a bit of you feel another telepathic like link kind of go to her. You're unable to see as to who it is, but she kind of like nods a little bit, and then she tells you that it'll take about a good day or two to figure out which is the truth and which is not.
Okay.
And should you act before she can tell you which is what, uh, then as soon as she can get it after those 2 days, she'll tell you if you did right or wrong, basically by the definition of the crystal.
Okay. Then I'm gonna say to the party like, okay, so you all heard that, right? We shouldn't do this before we know. You saw what I saw. I think the best course of action is that we hold off on this. We go to the city and we come back to do this quest.
So you're just gonna leave the spider there?
Sorry, what?
Remember, you're talking. You're standing there talking amongst yourselves, and there are people that are standing around you.
Yeah, telepathically, like.
Oh, telepathically? Okay.
Yeah. This is still telepathic.
What are you doing with your minds there?
Back in Thieves' Can't. Sorry about that. Can I show you something real quick?
Go right ahead.
Just open your mind real quick, and I'm gonna link him telepathically.
He resists. When you actually try to link your mind to his, you are blocked by a wall so tall that you don't know where it ends.
I'm gonna have to kill West until he regresses.
There's something I really need to show you, but I can't show you physically, apparently.
If it's about the crystals, don't worry, lad. We already know what the red shows.
Oh, hold,
Then
wait,
tell us.
what?
Wait, what?
What? Huh?
Well, you see, and he like pulls up the crystal, and he takes the red crystal from you, like holds it up to the paper, and he reads word by word what you had seen with the red crystal. Then he hands it back with the crystal, and he's like, "Thing about it is that which would you do? Get paid handsomely, or would you rather sit and get paid meagerly for letting it live?"
I would rather do the right thing,
But what is right?
I want money.
not letting the cult of lies win.
Who defines what is right and wrong? Who?
My sense of right
winner.
comes from
cult?
a sense of purpose.
The gods? Defines where it sits on the scale.
I define my own sense of right.
Why don't we just walk up to the creature? If it looks evil, we kill it. Boom. We're good.
It's a giant spider. You're not gonna be able to tell. Sorry, Nerzul.
She's over here like slightly like hurt. She's like, "How could
Not
you?"
you, not you. It's a runic spider. You're different. You're better.
And then she perks up after that. She's like, "Oh, okay." But it's your choice whether you want to kill the spider or not. Either you will do it, and he points to all of you, or someone else will.
Can I get
All
cool
I
armor
ask
out
is
of
that
it?
you hold off on this. What? If you ask about armor one more time,
I need armor.
Yes, yes, I'm working on your armor. He says as he like pulls out some armor from the forge and just kind of like sets it to cool. Hold your goddamn tin ass.
telepathically again, guys, I really don't think this is a good idea to do immediately.
I can't help but agree.
Like he's really pushing this idea of, well, what's actually right? Would you rather get paid more for killing the thing than just getting paid nothing for letting it live?
Can
He's
I
really
make
pushing
a-
killing this spider.
Can I make a
He's
perception check
go ahead.
about this? Okay. Yeah, I might roll bad, but let's.
Actually, yeah. Can I look into how he's acting?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you can give a perception check as well.
Perception.
Perception or investigation, whichever one you want to use.
I was
No,
saying,
I'll go
let
with
me do an
perception.
investigation.
I'll go with perception.
Let me be different and let me do. Actually, can I do an insight check instead?
Sure.
Yeah, I would.
Back now,
Actually,
wait for the
what
dogs.
would I do on the inside?
Oh.
So much.
Yeah. Damn.
Urmir curse
So with a 5 insight, you don't really check anything.
what about my 14 perception?
With your 14 perception, you clocked that this guy, he's just following, orders. That's about it.
Whose orders though? That's what I'm worried about.
You're unsure, but Titan and Roger know. Titan and Roger, with those perception checks, you see whenever he turned around that one time to go into the forge, you see hidden slightly underneath the collar of his shirt, just slightly peeking, is a tattoo.
Oh.
The tattoo is of a blade with twin snakes curving around it. Titan, you know what this tattoo means. Roger does not. Given the fact that, you know what, actually give me a history check.
Me?
Yes. Titan, give me a history check.
What? Hello? Is it like lagging? I'm like, okay.
With an 11, you're unsure as to why you remember the tattoo, but you feel that it holds some significance.
Can I go into his mind since we're telepathic here?
Sure. Give me a investigation check, please.
Let's go telepathy. God damn it.
Holy fuck. Can I do it?
With a 7, you're
We're all links.
unable. I mean, you are linked, so you can also give me that. But with a 7, you're unable to breach past that slight barrier that prevents you from going deeper into his mind.
Doctor, please.
Can I help Roger?
Yeah, you can give him the help action.
Can I help Roger do this?
Yeah, you can give him the help action.
We'll put our minds together. Actually,
Yep.
wait, Roger, you want to give me the help action?
I have a +0 to
I have a +2.
investigations. You have a +2? I'll help you.
All right, with that, roll another die
we're
for.
cracking this code together.
Yep. With an 18, you were indeed able this time to delve a bit deeper into his mind as you come across one word. Or, no, you don't come across a word. You come across a name. You come across a name called Whisper Dernick. Oh, shit, hold on. Whisper Dernick Blackthread. Oh. Oh, cool. Are they playing?
Mariachi?
But yeah, you get one name gleamed from his mind, which is called Whisper Dernick Blackthread. And that is all you get.
Oops.
Do I... Oh, gang, do I say this name out loud?
No. What if you just said it? Oh. Can't you ask? Oh, Titan doesn't know anything about it.
Titan knows... Well, we got it from Titan's mind.
Yeah, he's able to push a little deeper into Titan's
How much
mind and
further? Yeah, how much more do we know about this than Titan does?
Roger, you have no idea who that person is at all.
Oh, right,
Thivo,
because I didn't.
yeah. Thivo doesn't know as well because he's got memory
Evo has no
loss. And Urmir, you get a tinge in the back of your brain basically get a tinge in the most painful part of your past. Very deep tinge when you hear that name.
Okay, I would like to lock that feeling off from everyone else.
I'd like to pry in.
Yeah, I would like to make sure that they do not feel that.
Okay. So it is up to you whether you would like to say this
I'll
name
start getting on
aloud
there.
or to speak telepathically into this. Well, you can't because mind is blocked.
Yeah.
I will also say
I'll just
you would have
say
noticed by now that Eric and Thorvin do not speak thieves' cant, so they have no idea what you guys are talking. They have not made any
I'm just
recognition
gonna
in
say
what they're doing.
in common this time, out loud to him. Can you just give us a couple days to think about this?
You see that he looks a little confused as to why he switched to common, but he'll switch back to as well with you, and he'll say, "Yes, well, I'll give you a couple of days to think about your order, if anything."
Okay. That's okay. I just need some time to sort that out. Okay. Well, anyways, you said it was that price for that, and we've taken care of business here. Is there anywhere to stay in town, or we could actually we could go to the city. How far is travel is Carvark?
Well, if you're going by foot, it'll take about 4 days' travel. But you can ask one of the merchants down there, the merchants district, if they have a caravan for you. That'll knock it down to a day.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Finally awake.
I think that's concluded business. We'll see each other soon.
With that, as you go to leave, Nerzul will nod, and then she will disappear back into the figurine to commune with her matron.
Okay. All right. Let's step over here. My armor. I swear to God, Titan.
Listen here, boys. You can't wait for armor. It takes a while to make.
You know what I was also thinking? Like, aren't I made out of adamantine? Why can't that just be?
It can thematically.
Yeah, it can
Devo!
thematically. I mean,
Devo!
funnily enough, Titan, just to let you know, you cannot be critted on because you are made of adamantine.
Oh, that's convenient.
Devo!
What?
Get over here!
Where is over here?
Zoom out and look.
I don't see y'all.
What the fuck do you mean you don't see us?
What do you mean?
You're invisible to me.
What?
What?
Okay, now I
On
can
top of
see
Roger.
you.
Oh my god, doggy pile.
Fuck off.
You know, if y'all want to keep using these fucking arrow keys, I'm about to switch back on that like little flip holder thingy.
I'm not using arrow keys. I'm dragging it.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, hold on, guys. I really think we should go to Carvark. That's gives us time to think about the
Right.
request.
Don't you have something?
Is there,
Don't you
is there
have something to
anything
do
else
there?
for us to do here?
I mean, yeah, that's also. I'd be lying if I said that wasn't part of the reason.
And I told ya that I'll buy it off you for 500 fucking gold there, Darius. It's not Darius, it's Darren's. Who the fuck cares anymore, lad?
His name is Darren's.
Yes.
Next, we're gonna run into fucking.
What the fuck is
roasted.
happening?
That's what I'm saying.
This guy right here.
Can you reveal
Pancake.
He's an enemy.
Oh, he's considered an enemy? Why? Why are half of these guys fucking
He's got a
considered
red border.
enemies?
You got
Why are they all enemies?
They're red border. Now they're blue border.
I can't say their names though. What's the Darren's?
The guy with the circle eye. Okay, now he's blue.
But you see that
I'm in the game, Brent.
Durgrim will kind of like stand a little bit of ways and he'll fold his arms or he'll fold his one arm over his cannon. And like, basically in the same form that you would like cross your arms. And he goes, I ordered an airship 2 centuries ago from your father. I expected it to be done by now. Well, it takes time to create something like an airship, Durgrim. I created my first airship when I was 500. Well, yes, but my father is 700. He's a bit older. He's, a little slower. It better be here by tomorrow. Fine, fine. See that Durgrim like walks up and hands him like a pouch of 500 gold, and then walks back as see the guy that he was talking to, Deadens, kind of looks to you for, snorts, then walks off.
I'll get back here, Darren. You fuck.
I'm
Oh,
actively.
hell
I'm
no.
grabbing. I'm reaching for my scythe.
He's reaching.
I will
Snorted at
break my
me,
oath right
son of a
fucking now.
bitch. I
You see that
will throw a javelin through his fucking heart.
damn murder hobos, the hell out of you. You see that
No, he
Durgrim.
snorted at me.
I don't like the way how he snorted at me.
Yeah, he
Wait,
is a
Fred.
bitch.
You see that Durgrim noticing all of your
Shut up.
guys's. See that Durgrim noticing all of your guys' reactions kind of lapse a little bit. Don't worry about the wee lad. He's just a bitch. He's
Sounds racist to me.
not racist. He ain't
No,
racist.
He
It's
snorted at me because
just
I'm a tabaxi.
no. It's just because he's a nobleman.
Oh, that's worse.
Nobleman? I'm also a nobleman. May I give him
Yeah,
a
but,
piece
like-
of my mind?
Durgrim actually looks over at Roger, looks you over, and he's like, "You don't look the bit noble past the part, you old fart."
Wait a second, you're a fucking noble?
Well, I was supposed to rule over. I was supposed to rule over a piece of land before it got raided. So technically,
didn't.
fallen noble.
Yeah, that fits your profile a bit more, you little shit sack.
Yeah, that makes more sense. That makes more sense.
Shit sack.
Yeah, you got a problem with it? You see that, like, noticing your stunned expression and shit like that after calling you a shit sack, you see that Durgrim kind of, like, laughs. He's like, I'm just messing with you. If we'll be heading to the capital city of Karvark in a day.
Have
We
to stay
rest.
here a day? I was hoping to leave now.
Well, unless you want to travel for 4 days on foot, or take about an 8-hour drive on airship, depends on you.
8 hours. I mean, or, and hear me out here,
On Zeppelin.
I would like to cast. I can summon a steed.
I was gonna say we could like.
The hell?
I have a spell to summon a horse.
Yes, I know very well as to what you can do. The only problem is that those steeds are more for you, not us.
Could probably fit.
Well,
3
then
on a horse.
you guys. Well, I too also have cast steed, so we can meet you guys there.
There's
That's
6
truly
of
what your
us.
worry is.
Actually, that would work as well. We'll take 2 on a horse. Then you guys can meet us there in the airship.
I mean,
Nothing bad
yes,
could go
the
wrong.
only problem is the DM's mind.
Oh my god! Oh my
Nothing could go
god!
wrong. It'd be fine.
What is a DM?
Yeah, what does that mean?
What is a gift?
You see that he gives
I'm with them.
1,000-yard stare as he's like, the world is No.
The
He's like,
reality is fiction is
if
crazy.
you can wait if you can wait at least, you see that he kind of pulls up his arm, the one that he lost that has a cannon. He kind of taps a couple of buttons on it, and then you see a sundial appear out of it. As he kind of like holds it up a little bit. Uh,
Armin?
not for sale. I created myself.
Oh,
Uh,
insane.
You see that with the sundial, he sees that it is now currently 3:50 p.m.
Not for bad.
All right. Actually, it won't be here in a day. With a nobleman like Darren's Oakshield, he'll get it here in a couple of hours. Wait until about 6:30 ish, or whatever this thing is called.
Okay, I have nothing to do in that time then.
We buy
Uh,
stuff from the
You'll
merchant.
probably have plenty. There's many things to buy and sell here in the marketplace. A lot of, and he like gets a real low voice. Illegal goods pass through here.
What kind? Because that's kind of important. That's the linchpin here.
A lot of illegal goods.
But like, specifically, can you name like two?
That's correct.
Well, for one, weapons. For two,
Okay, I'm good there.
scrolls.
Could be good.
And just as a little favor to you for my own creativity, there's also some. And he gets even lower in the voice.
I'll lean in.
Species trafficking.
Okay, now you kind of lost me there.
Oh hell yeah, I'm in.
The Titan's like,
What?
instantly! Species trafficking? Let's go!
I don't
I
know
make a
about
little L.
trafficking.
I just like what?
Wait, Durgrim, do you support trafficking?
You see that he looks at you a little annoyed and angry. He's like, no, I don't.
Okay, good.
It's just what the twin sisters do.
What?
Why did you perk up at that?
I'm
Bela?
what?
Yes, the twin
Ready,
sisters.
go.
Okay, well, gang, do we want to go free a bunch of slaves?
Is it
I-
possible to get
sounds
an elf
like a
companion
plan to
if we,
me.
if we
But also, how much? God. Now that I know, it's like I have a moral obligation to do something about it.
Well, I should tell you for now. There's no species trafficking here currently.
Okay.
Oh.
Not with the spider.
What do you mean? Oh.
With the
Not
spider, with the spider here, it keeps us protected. It stops anything such as that from happening. Now, weapons and scrolls and things of that nature, now that it lets through. It also enjoys in gambling, funnily enough. You ever
The
seen a
spider
spider
enjoys
gamble?
Gambling.
You ever?
Oh,
The
I know,
spider
it's
for
weird.
gambling?
You ever seen a
Spider
spider that
are
can
better than I
gamble?
thought.
where's the casino?
How big of a gambler is the spider?
Well, it once gambled about 2 million gold to actually your harbinger, Roger. And it won.
Fucking damn it!
Why?
God damn it!
The more I learn about your harbinger, the more he sucks.
Yeah.
I did
Just
not
saying.
leave because of him, but
My
that-
grandmaster turned into a dragon and fought. Like,
You gotta remember, during the fight, your Grandmaster showed up slightly because the DM forgot about the dragon, but also because he was late.
yes.
And the Grand Harbinger defeated over 200 creatures.
And like,
Yeah.
And over
That guy's alive.
Four
four
Harbingers of
swings. Four
Yeah,
swings.
My grandmaster's still alive.
I get you.
At
I guess
least
he's
he
got you
was
beat there.
in the battle.
Excuse me.
I'm asking still alive. At least mine was there at the beginning of the battle.
He turned into a
What was
dragon,
me?
man. That could be
Yours is right.
disorienting.
But yes,
I
your
just
Grand
couldn't have turned into a
Harbinger,
dragon if it wasn't for him.
your Grand Harbinger kind of lost about a good 2 million gold to the spider one gambling night.
Hey, buddy.
What? What?
Are they selling his hammer on the black market?
Why would his hammer be on the black
No!
market? That's with the
Why
mantle.
in the fuck would his hammer be on the black market?
That would be with the mantle.
What if it got stolen?
A black mantle's armor and weapons are buried with them. Down in the
You talk
Grim
so
Keep.
well and you say the stupidest things.
I mean, he does have.
He'll actually look at you with the most dumbfounded expression.
Are you a brain? You know what? No, they're already made of cogs. I don't need to make that insult.
Oh my god! Wait! But that man is evil! Probably.
Ooh.
So morally, I don't have to give them that money back. Don't worry about it. Do not worry
It's a
about
whole
Oh,
thing.
are you talking about Eric? Yeah,
it.
you're
Black Dick?
Eric. No, he's the town's debt collector.
Yeah, I'll just telepathy, like, just fucking everything we've learned in the past, like, half hour.
Yeah, he like sees through all of it. He also gets bits and pieces from Roger coming in through it as well. He's like,
I see. Well, what I can say is that you've slowly started to pay back your debt by buying those items off of him.
I want my money back.
Can we gamble
What?
with the spider to get 2 million back?
Well, the thing about it is that if you try and gamble with the spider, you're gonna lose. The only one that successfully
Testing
won,
legs, it can't cheat.
the only one that successfully beaten the spider in a gambling match is our king.
Huh.
$2 million parlay.
It'll hit, bro.
Really?
It'll hit. It'll hit.
It'll hit, bro.
Yes, they were in a very intense game of blackjack.
Blackjack sends Thivo in.
Texas
He,
Hold'em
he has the
instead?
he has the strap.
I would send Thivo in for blackjack.
he's got the most like fucking blank face. He has no idea how to play it. He just looks at the cards, looks at the
It's
numbers.
his wins.
He'll have to give me a dexterity check though if he wants to win.
Huh?
Dexterity?
Dex?
Yes.
Why?
What is the spider gonna do to me?
What?
Well, I'm sorry to say this, but you are currently held up within the spider's grasp, and it looks at your cards and you lose.
Okay, well,
That's
I'm just fucking with you.
The spider, how the
we
fuck?
got what? 3 hours of downtime?
Yes, you have 3 hours of turn downtime.
Gamble for 3 hours.
Okay, I would like to spend that time trying to make a set of glasses with one lens being the blue crystal and one lens being the red.
Okay, for that, I would like you to
Since
give.
I already know like a little bit of how to do it because I have saw the other glasses.
Yes. With the glasses that you've already seen, I would like you to make me a tinkerer's tool check with advantage.
Baller.
We had an artificer.
So my tinker's tools.
Yeah, Andy, if only we had an artificer. Oh wait, we do.
We did.
You see that Durgrim kind of comes up to you as you're like messing with him, and he's like,
End of the fuck here.
Yep.
Especially hand it over.
with that, he sees you trying to like create it, and he's like, He like snatches them out of your hand. He's like, "Hand it here, boy. I got it."
Okay, all right.
Shit, if you say so.
We're in a magnet shape now.
I was fucking just jamming the fucking the
Big ass
the crystals. I was jamming the crystals into the fucking lens.
You see that with a 28 on that, he basically takes that. You see that he kind of comes over to Titan and he's like, "Hey, hold out your arm real quick." You hold out your arm?
You should do it. I'll hold out your arm for you.
I don't really know what's happening.
Okay, I don't think Titan's here right now, so I'll grab his
Alright,
arm
yeah.
and hold it up.
Titan holds up his arm, and you see that Durgrim kind of like grabs his thumb, and with a quick motion, tears it off.
Is he gonna get that back?
You see that as he tears off the thumb of Titan, he looks at it. Titan, you doesn't feel any pain currently because it's just a small piece. But he kind of, you see that Durgrim kind of like starts to go in and like disassemble some of the useless plating on it, and then basically he holds out the arm is still held out basically. But he kind of reconnects the wires and stuff like that, and then repositions the thumb in a bit of a better position than where it was.
Wait, what the fuck's happening?
You
I
lost the
tore your
thumb,
off.
and
Why?
I took your arm and held it out for him. He's putting it back on. It's fine.
yeah, he's putting it back on. But you see that your right thumb now has less adamantine plating on it. But you will still not be critted on, thankfully.
It's fine.
And with the pieces of adamantine that he took from you, you see that he kind of just sits on the ground in the middle of this area. Tells you all to back up. And all of you do back up. Except Kareth.
Maybe not that far.
Chris, can you give me a feature so I don't forget that I can't be critted?
Oh yes, I'll get you that feature in a moment. But in the process, you see that Durgrim kind of looks at Kareth and is like, "Well, start your magic, boy." You see that Kareth, being a fire genasi, produces a flame in his hand, and you see that he like closes his eyes and concentrates, and that flame becomes yellow, then orange, then blue, then white. As he holds it over, as he holds it in his hands, you see that Durgrim kind of pulls out of his pouch some tongs that seem to also be made out of obsidian. And ooh, what is this?
5, 4, 30. Dinner. 7 to 3:50 at 5:45. Put it in at 6 for an hour. We should be back by.
Okay, gotcha. I was like, thanks for the note.
Yeah, I know.
I'll definitely take
I was
it.
gonna tell you to set an alarm on something that you could hear because I wasn't sure how long your game was.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it, I'll just write a note.
Gotcha. But yeah, he basically creates the white flame, produces it, and holds it over. And you see as Durgrim produces the tongs, and he holds the adamantine metal in them. He also produces a ceramic crucible. As he does this, you see that Aerith kind of holds his hand off to the side a little bit, so that as he's melting the metal, it doesn't fall onto his hand. And as the melted metal falls into the crucible, you see as Durgrim kind of like get to work with it. He's very quick with it. Like you're unsure as to what are some of the steps that he does, but he's very quick with it. He's able to, yes, the speed at which he does it. In about 15 minutes, you see that he has crafted adamantine glasses. They are still piping hot as he's holding them in his tongs. And he looks over to you, Urmir, and he's like,
You're gonna have to wait at least an hour.
Hours for those to cool?
Yes. What do you think? The white flames literally went up to about almost 5 to 6,000 degrees of heat.
Well, usually you would temper it in some oil, and that would cool it down a fair
Or
amount.
water.
Do you
No,
see
no,
any
no.
oil or anything near us?
Titan, open up your veins.
Titan, come here! Come here! Give me your water!
There's oil in there.
Uh,
There's oil.
but
Temper
you
it in
see
oil.
that
That
you see that he sets the glasses down and he's like,
Well, if you want them a little faster. Gareth, you got
There's
anything?
the fountain. There's the fountain.
I wouldn't suggest doing it in that water.
Okay.
You'll learn why later, but it doesn't matter now.
What?
You got anything over there, Kareth?
you see that Kareth kind of what is that 12 for? Nice.
I think he's just rolling the dice to roll the dice.
I mean, I got a water skin.
You see that Kareth kind of like nods and looks at it, then pulls out of his pouch.
Wait, hold on. No, prestidigitation chills things.
Okay,
I
do you
can
want?
chill this with prestidigitation.
Okay, do it then. I guess. Do it. Use it.
Cast thine spell.
I forgot that's an effect. Prestidigitation. I can cool things.
Yes. With that, you actually cool it, and as it is now cool, you are able to lift them up without harming yourself.
Oh, and here's this.
He says as he hands you the two crystals that now are lenses.
All right, I'll put them in the glasses and put them on.
As you put them on, two effects happen to you now.
I got 3D glasses, bitch.
Exactly. You have 3D glasses. I will have to make a note of this off to the side. So, for the red part of the glasses, you will basically be able to see. It's like a constant effect of sense. What is it? What's the word? What the fuck is the word that I'm looking for? Is it sense divine and fiendish? Is that what it is?
Detect good and evil?
Yeah, detect good and evil. And with so basically with the red part of the glasses, if you decide to look through just the red part, you will have the constant effect of detect good and evil. Also, in addition to that, whenever it's detecting, you will also know the god they worship, as well as oh shit. Yeah, you will know the god that they worship, as well as what plane their god is currently on.
Interesting. Very nice. Very nice.
With the blue part of the glasses, you will have the constant effect of detect magic, as well as I don't remember if a higher level use of detect magic tells you like extra shit, but these glasses will also tell you the type of school of that magic.
Ooh. Very nice.
Yes.
I don't have detect magic. I do have remove curse though.
as well as wearing them, your face cannot be crit. That is about it.
My face
Just-
can't be crit.
Your face
Oh,
can't be
it's
crit.
adamantine, right? Yeah.
Cool. All right.
So if someone has a
Baller.
vorpal blade, you can't be decapitated on a
I
crit.
can't be decapitated on a crit. Hell yeah.
That's how adamantine works. You can't be critted, so you can't be decapitated.
All right, baller.
This makes you even more OP now. You can't die of aging, and you also can't die of decapitation. Oh
Well,
my
I
God.
can. It just can't be crit from Vorpal. Okay, cool. These will be helpful.
Bro, needs my body to good use there. That's what Titan said.
Indeed.
Make that thumb worth it.
Yes. Sadly, you have lost a -1 to your AC.
I was like, what the fuck?
Don't worry, you'll be fine. With that, what would you guys like to do for the remaining couple hours?
I don't know.
Should we go on a shopping spree and see if there's any cool potions and or.
There are merchants, mind you. There are merchants over here. You have a couple of merchants. You have, as Durin or Durgrim kind of states to you, yes, there are a couple of merchants. There is the there's like the pelts and stuff merchant, Duranen Ironsmith. He deals with like some weapons and armors and stuff of that nature that are already pre-made and stuff like that. Then further over is merchant Henom Flask Buster. He deals more with Flask Buster. He deals more with like ales and potions and scrolls and shit and magical stuff.
Hop over the roof. Turn that Assassin's Creed.
And I will say, as Durgrim states, he'll say, and if you ever need a discount of at least 50% off, mention my name.
Will do, sir.
They'll either give it to you for 50% off, or just give it to you for free. Kinda just depends on how much they think my name weighs.
Interesting.
See that he'll walk over to Grumley again, and then they'll all three of them will like kind of go into a conversation. So what would you guys like to do? There are some people here to talk to. There's the merchants. There's also the bard, the Baxi bard there.
He looks young. He's not. You wouldn't know me. I haven't been around these parts. I guess I'll go shopping.
Yeah, let's go. Open your wallet.
Open that
I don't know why
wallet.
you think you're getting anything out of my wallet.
Yeah, I know. It says open it up.
You ain't getting nothing from my wallet.
Are you guys? You see that Henom will like look at you all and he's like, welcome. What do you need from Henon Flask Burster?
What do you? Okay, that's
a baller name.
What do you have? I don't know.
I've got a wide variety of stuff. I have alchemical supplies. I have stuff that you would need to make potions. I have potions themselves, such as I have a couple of potions, and he rummages in a little thing. Like, I got a couple of potions of speed. I have, and he pulls out a very large potion. I have a potion of superior health. I've also got, and he rummages a little bit more, some potion of necrotic resistance, some potion of healings. I also have, this is my prized potion. And he pulls out a very familiar potion to you all. The potion of Dragon's Majesty.
Oh, Durgrim would love that.
Durgrim?
Yeah, Durgrim. We're buddies. We're looking for some just things in general for our adventure.
Yes, yes.
We're
Well,
gonna be there with us.
the normal price of this potion is 100,000 gold pieces. With Durgrim's letterment, I can drop you down to 50,000 without
That's a
losing.
lot.
Mind you, I paid over 1,000,000 gold for this potion.
Why? That's not what that potion's worth. I've seen that potion in action. Hold on.
Well-
What scale isn't it?
Oh, you see that within the scale, or not within the scale that is within it. Hold on. I actually created this ages ago, and now I really got to figure out which dragon it was again. You see that it is a. You see that it is a time dragon scale.
Holy fucking what?
All right, sell your entire body, your inventory.
Okay, that might actually. What do I have that's worth 50k? Would I be able to convince him to go any lower?
After the thing of that, no. You would you
me
get
and
the
Andy,
thing.
We got some really good persuasion.
Yes, you feel that even if you try and persuaded it, he would not sell it for you any lower, as that'll be detrimental to how much he paid for it.
Okay, so 50k. Hold on, though. That's 40k there. What can I sell? What can I sell? What can I sell? What can I sell? God. Arius's whisper. Time Dragon is one of the most. Time Dragon is like a CR that is more than fucking everything. A Time Dragon is insane. God, what can I sell?
You can take this pen.
Hey, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
How much is my dragon sensing longsword worth?
Your dragon sensing longsword is worth. Actually, hold on 1 minute. That actually is just a normal weapon in D&D. Hold on. Let's see how much it actually is. I don't know why it took away the gold value.
I think it's because you custom made it.
No, it's like an actual weapon in here.
Oh, this thing has had 0 value since I got it.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think I know exactly why. It's because I had made it unidentified, and then I re-identified it.
I also don't have a value for the Aegis and the Hive Queen's crown.
Yes, the Aegis does not have a yeah, the Aegis does not have that.
Yeah. I can make up 50k gold right now if I can find another valued item.
Go here. Oh.
Help you, I have literally nothing.
Apparently, the dragon sensing longsword is literally just 0 gold piece in normal thing.
There's no way this thing's valueless. It's got rubies in it. It's made of dragon bone and dragon leather. Like, this thing's made of dragon parts.
There you go.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Okay, so I'm going to pull out my potion of flying, my potion of cloud giant strength, and my dragon sensing longsword, and say, this should be an equal trade-off to 50,000.
He looks at all of them, and he's like, "This will do well to find another dragon for the scales if I need to make another one. This will do well to try and get the strength to actually do it, and that would work. You know what? Yes."
Fair I've given you
Holy shit.
all the materials to get another.
Holy fucking shit. Why do I not have permission to view this sheet for the actor? Why does it keep saying that?
I don't know. Who are you trying to click on?
Is it trying to like look into your sheet, but I can't have access?
Probably.
I'm not even doing anything.
All right.
Give me a perception check if you.
Me?
Oh hell yeah! I do this with advantage.
No, just Urmir.
Nat 20
Ooh, with a natural 20.
and a 19.
Yep. It doesn't even matter. You already got it. You notice that this is made at this scale is from an ancient time dragon.
Oh, really now?
What does that mean?
It means a lot of things. Darren's, would you care to weigh in on an ancient time dragon?
It's fucking snutty.
Yeah.
So, like, you think, like, ancient, like, gold or red dragons, that's, like, on a time dragon by itself is on a different level of magnitude, and then making it ancient is, like, we're getting into, like, high exponential levels of power here.
Yeah, no, this thing like breaks realities and does it technically time dragons exist outside of time. And their breath attacks send you to a random place in time. They do not age. They exist outside of reality. They're insane.
Basically,
Apparently,
have you
they're
ever
considered a 26 CR, but it's more than that.
have you guys ever let me think here. You guys have seen a Tarask, right? How it has spikes on his back?
I mean, we've personally seen Trask, but I know of the Tarask.
Yeah. Did you guys know, like, this is actually one thing that I actually learned later on. Tarasks have spikes on their back, which in and of itself, yeah,
It's a defense mechanism.
it's a defense mechanism. I would consider
Something
ancient
Tarasks.
time dragons to be the fucking ones that go after Tarasks for breakfast.
Ancient time dragons are the reason Tarasks have defense mechanisms. Tarask being one of the most difficult D&D monsters of all time.
And the thing about it is that if a time dragon doesn't want to fuck with the Tarask at that moment because it's just going on a rampage, he could just literally say, you know what? Time slip. Fuck you.
Yeah, the time dragon is insane.
You have to pull it out for like the fucking if that one guy comes back, the fucking undying god or whatever.
Yeah, ancient time dragons are large. These things, yeah, they do a lot of stuff. Like time breath, that's a thing that they do.
Yep.
They can make portals into any existence or any point of existence.
Yep.
Ever.
Time. Not any point. They can make a time gate that can go up to a point of 8,000 years from the present, whether past or future.
Yeah, portal lasts 24 hours until concentration. Into any plane.
Yep, any
it's
plane.
got a lower AC than me, which I think is really funny.
Oh, well, the thing about it is that you won't even be able to hit it. Is the problem? It'll just be like,
Yeah,
you know what? Fuck it.
time break.
Reaction. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's slow time, time slip, layer actions.
Literally the world.
Yeah, no, the time dragon is insane. So yeah, that's a worthwhile trade.
You also see as he hands you this potion, he goes, well, the only problem is that you'll have to meet some requirements to use it.
Okay.
That's well, considering what it does, it's pretty OP.
What are
Well,
these requirements?
you have to be wise enough.
That can be fixed.
As such, you have to have a wisdom of 20 before you can use this potion.
I can do that.
Valid.
I'll get there.
Is there anything else that you would like? I have scrolls and things of that nature as well.
There's not much else that I have on me. I got 1,600 gold otherwise, or 161 platinum. I can't go for, big trades like I did just then.
Are you sure? And he produces a scroll. Are you sure you wouldn't want a scroll of Globe of Invulnerability?
Unless you're giving it for free.
It's 1,280 gold pieces.
That would be cleaning me out, good sir.
With Durgan, what is half of 1,280 gold pieces? 640?
Ooh, you drive a very hard bargain.
Or
When Christ makes a bullshit,
Or you can take this, and he produces a very old scroll, like older than you have seen before. Give me, actually, everyone that is currently here looking at the scroll, give me a history check.
Ooh. Okay. This is just a normal history for me, right? I don't get any fun.
Yeah, it's just normal history.
Okay.
Roger, I don't know if you're speaking or if you decided to mute yourself or whatever. With a 23, this is a very ancient scroll. This scroll seems to have been made before even the gods set foot on Nitra.
No. No.
What's going on?
His mic wasn't working.
Oh.
How do you do?
There we go.
How do you do? Hello.
All right.
Yeah, Roger walked up and I was like, "What is the commotion about?"
Oh, I'll show him the potion of Dragon's Majesty with an ancient time dragon scale.
Where's the one? Where's the one fucking where's the one gift where the black guy just has his hands on his head and he's like, "Oh," and it's like,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Fucking Roger. Doesn't even find it.
There we go.
You send it?
It's in general. Or it's in DM general. Hold on. 1 sec.
Bro sent it the wrong spot.
DM general? Oh my god, he was hiding shit from me. I knew it.
Listen, all right, the DM general was mainly because of we were doing DM shit before. And now I kind of just have it in there just for me being able to bring over other shit.
Yeah, that's Roger right now.
That's full, yeah. That's basically like a potion of God.
Yeah. Can I hide this inside my genie ring, DM?
Wait,
Like
I
did
have
with
a
Han
Sure.
Corpse?
holding.
Nah, I don't want it getting stolen. I'm putting this in my ring.
Good point.
Yeah, it's gonna stay in my ring with
Dragon.
Hanwen's corpse.
I'll rise.
Yes, you do have it. So yeah, you have the potion. And then
And
he
then what does Roger know about this scroll?
This is an ancient scroll, far before even the gods walked on Nitra. This scroll is ancient. You're surprised that it's even holding up right now. Give me
This
a
is a Iris?
no. You see
Which is a paper.
this scroll is made out of skin.
Ooh.
Not
Human skin or pig
humanoid.
skin?
Nope, not humanoid skin. This is made out of some sort of. How do I say this? This skin is made out of some sort of elemental.
Oh.
As you're looking at this skin, you see flickers of many different types of elemental stuff going through it. You'll at one point you see that it crackles with lightning. At another moments later, just slightly, you'll see like some fire just come out a little bit. Other times you'll see that it seems to drip a little water, but you're unsure as to what this could be.
Do I do an
Give me
insight
an
and arcana are two separate things?
insight. Basically, what does insight do? Insight will more or less look at what it could be or what it is, and just that. Arcana looks at the magical aspect of it.
Fuck. Alright, what do I gotta give you?
Give me an Arcana one.
Shit.
Are we all doing this or just him?
Just him. Natural fucking 20. This man has helped you guys with this one deal so much. I can sell this to you for 500 gold.
What even is this?
500.
500 gold. Take it or leave it. Seems very serious about this. You can tell.
I'll look at Roger like,
His
yes or no?
foreskin scroll?
I can telepathically, yes or no. We doing this?
This thing is older than even. This thing is older than the gods.
So
For
yes.
500, sounds like a steal.
All right.
Gunnar scroll,
You
they
want to
didn't
split?
mention
You want to go?
what it
You want to go
was.
halvesies?
We'll go halfsies.
Okay.
I'll give him 250. You give him 250.
Yeah, I'll give him 25 platinum.
I haven't converted my money into plat, so he gives him the 25. I'll give him the 250 gold.
All right, who's taking the scroll as he takes the money?
I got most of the scrolls. If we just want to keep it with me,
yeah, that probably seems fair.
I can also hold it in the ring. So
That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking. Like, put it in the ring.
Where would you want me to put it?
just in my consumables.
Okay.
For just normal things like it's in the ring for storage wise, but it's easier to see in just regular consumables.
Yeah.
My backpack is full. Impressive.
God damn it. It would seem, my fellow friends, I must reload the server a moment.
Oh.
Alright, guys, hope you do the session. I'll see you later. I'm just kidding. It's not over yet. Don't you leave. Don't you leave. I'm looking at you.
Don't leave. I just have to restart the server real quick.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I'll reopen the link.
Administrator access password. It's password. Damn.
I'm just gonna reopen the link.
Yes, I do apologize. It's just that I wasn't able to move the scroll over to your side. And I was having trouble basically with that. So I had a little bit.
Do we know what? Like, obviously, we know the scroll's old as shit.
Hey,
But
it could be
do we
terrible,
know what
guys.
the spell is?
It could
Still
be a
though,
terrible
ancient
scroll.
magic before the gods. That's a lot.
It could be a lot of things.
That's pretty worth, man.
Oh, it remembers the chat log. This cool.
Yes, it will remember the chat log. It always remembers the chat log. I just like delete it before the session starts. Yeah, I usually just clear it out before the session starts. Why
Wait,
does
hold on.
it?
Wait a second.
Nope, that's not what it is.
Yeah, I was about to say, wait, hold on. I don't
It's
think that's
not.
the thing.
No, it's not that. It's just that
Wait,
I'm
no,
trying to do an
You took my scroll.
Oh, did I actually take one of your actual scrolls? Sorry.
Yes.
Let me put that back in there. Sorry. I'm trying to basically do like unidentified scroll is what I'm trying to do. Just being a little weird.
This scroll is definitely scroll of Diddy's party or something. Makes every creature in the media start dancing.
Okay, so I can't do that. Nope, that's not what I wanted. That out. What we'll do is we'll make this. Let's hope it doesn't. Please don't show.
If it shows it, then it'll be leaked.
Oh.
Ooh, no, no,
Okay.
no, 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 no,
Interesting.
no.
Keep it quiet. I'll keep that.
Oh, you want to
spirit.
keep it quiet? Okay, if you want to keep
Yeah,
it quiet,
sure.
go ahead. Sure, go ahead.
I'll keep it quiet. Okay. Okay.
You know what? I'll ask. I'll just be surprised.
Can I ask them?
Oh,
what the
shit!
scroll is?
No,
You did it. That wasn't you. That was you. That was you, not me.
no,
Clear the
we're good.
chat.
We're good.
I saw it.
Shit.
What the fuck?
All right, you know what? It's not that one right now. It's something else. It's gonna become something else now.
I ain't summoning this double
I wanted to summon a cataclysm.
All right,
me.
now don't say nothing.
Okay.
I don't know why it keeps.
Oh, could not check existing file. I have to look what that is. Hold on. Let me search what this thing is.
All right, there we go. Now you technically don't know what it is. Ignore it.
Okay, but I did see.
Okay. Oh, if you want, I could just look it up for. I can actually look at it myself and just send it to you. Be like a screenshot.
I'm looking at the thing right now.
I know, but mine gives it a bit of a better thing. So yes, this
Oh.
scroll is old. Like old. The point of even like before the gods walked Nitra itself. And as you buy it, as you buy it, you do stuff.
Cool. Okay. It's in the ring.
Man, me and Roger and people are never gonna know.
Not until I use it.
Which is never.
Speaking of Thivo, where the fuck is... Oh, Thivo's at the fountain.
Yeah, Theo's just been at the fountain.
Diva is has his head in the fountain and he's like trying to drink it like a cat.
Thivo's gonna be talking one of these days. Thivo can join the conversation soon.
Soon is a relative term.
We
With
just need him to start getting
that,
intelligence.
Yes.
so with that, this one also comes with a requirement.
Fair.
You will need your charisma to be 26.
26?
Oh yeah, we're never seeing it. Well, GG's guys.
No, I can't go over 20. How am I gonna go
Yeah,
over
we can.
20?
Plus the proficiency stuff, I'm guessing.
No, my score can't go over 20.
I will allow you to add your proficiency for charisma, so you just need an extra 1.
You can fix
I
that
just
with
need to
some
get a
magic item.
21 in charisma.
Uh-huh.
I just
You
need to get
need-
it to 21 in charisma.
Yes, you need to get it to a 21 in charisma because I'm going to let you add your proficiency with charisma onto it.
How am I gonna get to a 21? Is there anything that
With
can do
magic
that?
items, yes.
I need a stone. I need the stone.
This does put a smile on my face.
I need. Actually, hold on. There's like the training books as well. Okay, there's the. Do you have anything that can increase charisma?
You're asking the shopkeeper, hey, I want to ask you.
I want to talk better to people. Do you have anything that can make me?
You got
more eloquently
anything?
spoken? Like some training guides, something like that can make me talk better.
The only problem is, mind you, the Ion Stone leadership that you're thinking of only goes to a maximum of 20.
There's like training manuals though.
Yes,
Can I
there
get-
is
you have a-
many
you have an
things.
Intelligence orb.
Yeah, it's like I'm just asking him. You got anything that'll do stuff that'll make me, talk to people better?
You see that he pulls out a book. Maybe this?
Would you mind if I took a little look, see, just to guarantee, just to
He
check?
sells for like 5,000 gold or something.
All right, let
With books, there's no
me.
guarantee.
He will show you the book. You see upon the cover. Hold on, let me actually look at what it has. Oh shit! What the fuck? Why is it trying to do that? I don't want that. I just want to look at this. You see upon the cover. This is a gilded golden book. You see that it has golden locks. It also has sapphires kind of surrounding it a little bit. You see that there is in the center of what looks to be an oval is what looks to be possibly a pope with a sapphire where his hands should be. Beneath him is a sword that seems to be inflamed, driving into another sapphire. I can sell you this for 20,000 gold pieces.
Now, I have no clue if this book works.
Well, that's the discounted price for the book. And trust
It seems
me,
to work so far
it
as I know.
works.
How would you know?
Well, because this book contains guidelines for influencing and charming others. And its words seem to be charged with magic.
Question.
Yes.
What's stopping us from just reading the book now and not buying it?
Well, the problem is that if you read it, it'll lose whatever magic it holds, and I'll have to wait a goddamn century before it comes back.
Isn't it locked?
And that'll basically make this tome useless afterwards.
I don't have enough money.
That should be that should be pay.
You got any other scrolls or anything of your own that you wish to sell me?
Not enough. For 10,000, not enough.
There should be repentance for not telling us the name of that scroll. This is what you get.
Just like what that one bard said, it's not enough.
2 solid scrolls left. It's not enough. Oh, god damn it. Do you need any help with anything that can, like, maybe I can, like, wash some dishes or something?
Oh my god.
Oh shit, didn't mean to do that.
I need some head in the back. Yes, sir.
I'll give you neck.
I'll give you neck. I'll give you head.
Would you take an artificer's corpse and trade?
Why in the fuck do you have a corpse?
Don't worry
Also,
about it.
there is someone in your
supposed to carry
party
it.
that holds the amount of money.
I'm not selling it.
It's
How
me.
do you
It's
know
me.
that? You said it
Well,
was, what,
as the
20,000?
DM, it's 20,000 gold pieces.
That's not
Someone in
discounted?
this party. No, that's discounted. Discounted is 20,000. The original price for this book is 40,000.
Steve, Thivo, do you got anything good over there that could be worth 20,000 gold?
Sticks his hand in the fountain.
You know what? You know what? Get out of Thivo. Get out of Thivo. This is gonna be a perfect reaction. Thivo, give me a dexterity check, please.
Strength 4.
Freaking baby boo, baby boo. Dexterity.
I like how you guys' first thought was Stevo and not me.
No, but Thivo probably got something.
With an 11, I would like you to add 2 copper pieces to your inventory.
Okay.
As Thivo takes 2 copper pieces out of the fountain and hoists them up to you, Urmir.
Thanks, Thivo. Pat him on the shoulder and walk away. Roger, do you have anything that could be worth 20,000?
Coins are worth $10,000 each, though. What do you think?
Well,
I couldn't get anything from static.
well, I have a potion of mind control for monsters, but I feel like it's much better just to save it for in case we get into something real sticky.
But we could use this scroll. Think about it. I have a potion of mind control beasts as well. That's worth 2,000.
Why is it worth that much?
We only need 10 of those.
Yes.
Yeah, but I also believe that there's other ways to get your wisdom up, is there not?
Charisma.
Head.
I need to get my charisma up.
When in doubt, just head it out.
Well, you're already a fine-looking man. You don't really need your charisma to be up.
But I can't use I can't read the scroll properly. It doesn't. I'm not eloquent enough to use this scroll.
And again, what's stopping us from just reading what's in there and not buying the book?
I don't think he's going to hand us the book.
All right, Urmir, have you been in your inventory recently? Like, were you in your inventory like right now or no?
I'm in my inventory currently. Yes.
All right, do you see the scroll now?
The unidentified consumable.
Yep. Does it have any details?
It hasn't had details.
Good. Now you don't know which scroll I put in there because I changed them out. No one shall know what scroll is what.
Is it still charisma based though?
I was gonna keep it silent, but since it's
Yes.
different, it was a scroll to summon an Empyrean cataclysm.
What?
Okay.
An Empyrean, like a whole ass angel. The epitome of beauty.
It's an old ass scroll. They do not know what these scrolls are, mind you. Now, as players, you know exactly what it is, but as characters, you have no idea what the fuck this scroll is. Nor does anybody else in the goddamn realm. Only the gods know what the scroll could possibly be.
I can ask Arius when I sleep.
The gods don't know either.
Now, if we buy the DM,
The gods know.
The gods know. The creatures were before the gods, yes, but the gods know. They came when the creatures were active.
Buster
gods.
knows. If we buy the DM some pizza, maybe the gods will change their mind.
I will DoorDash the gods a pizza right now.
I want a large with 2 toppings.
I will do it.
Going back to character, Roger's just kind of like, well, we don't even know what the scroll is. But to risk everything on this book is like
I'll ask Arius later.
gambling away all of your money.
Okay, I don't have enough money right now. We'll come back when we have more money.
Yes.
Do these guys sell weapons?
You have the scroll. Yeah, that guy right there next to you sells weapons. The thing is that you already got the scroll. You just don't have the book. That's the only difference.
Hello, Hello, sir. Do you have anything that cleaves through space?
Hello,
What?
my name is
Grabs the
Durnan.
bottle?
My name is Durnan Ironsmith.
Who
What
the
would you
fuck
like
starts a train
today?
station like that?
What did you say, boy?
Do you have a weapon by chance that ignores durability on anything?
All weapons deal with durability, boy. What do you mean?
Well, weapon that can pierce through any armor.
Uh,
Incredibly tough.
unsure? Hold on, give me a moment and I'll look through my weapons. You see that this is a very old dwarf. Like,
Who
dwarves
starts a
around you,
conversation like that?
the dwarves around you are old, but this guy looks like he doubles all of their ages. I've got an axe if you would like that.
What does it do?
Well,
You can't ask that. Devo can't ask that. Devo's stupid as fuck.
I'm not Devo.
yeah,
Huh?
you're over here like, Devo can't ask that. Devo didn't even speak. You're like, I felt the telekinetic. I felt the power in your brain.
Devo, what are you doing?
Why are you speaking, Thivo? Thivo, you could talk this entire time? What the fuck, Thivo? Well, I've got this axe. It's been passed down by many a people, many a dwarven lord. This is uh uh oh, has a heart attack. He just has a heart attack. Yep, he has a heart attack. It does. Nope, he doesn't. This this weapon, and he pulls out an axe, a beautiful axe. Sorry. The axe has a golden hilt. The blade itself is gold, but the edges are steel sharp. You also see that it has different types of gems encrusted on it: red, blue, green, yellow, a bunch of different types of gems. At the hilt of it is a gigantic sapphire. This is a weapon forged very deep under the mountain, deeper than any dwarven has ever dwelled. It was made in the blazing heart at the Black Anvil volcano with the aid of the old god, Moradin, far before Chectus came to power. This is an axe that all of us call the axe of the dwarvish lords. There's
How
also
big is this axe? It's a dwarven axe, right? So how big is the axe actually?
the
compared to
axe itself is like a one-handed weapon, I
Okay.
believe. Hold on. Yeah, it's versatile, so it could be one or two-handed. It could be thrown, and it is magical. And then I also have this axe as well. And he reaches back and pulls out of a cover what looks like it shouldn't be an axe, but surprisingly is called an axe. It has a crustacean shell-like handle with what looks like a conch shell as part of the axe, with a blade coming out of it.
The Turtle Blade, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
This axe.
Roger, can Roger ask if we can like feel the weight of the axes? She's not
Sure,
gonna.
go ahead.
He's not gonna buy them. Like just like just like to see how they handle.
Both axes feel about 4 pounds. They're not too much.
Alright, he's just gonna give the axes back. Not really my style.
This one here, the one that looks like a crustacean, mind you. This, I hate to part with this one, but it's aided me in many a fight. A wizard named it the Battle Axe of Warning. For as long as within your reach, you are bound to it. You and whoever is with you that is a friend within 30 feet gain the following benefits of alarm, supernatural readiness. Alarm basically, it awakens each subject who is sleeping naturally when combat begins. This benefit does not wake a subject from magically induced sleep, so you will never be surprised. There's also supernatural readiness to where each of you has advantage on initiative rolls.
Huh. Okay.
Private initiative.
What is
And then
the Dwarven god axe, whatever?
I also have this. And he pulls out a cloak. An old piece of tapestry I wore in my early days of adventuring. You see that this cloak has a little bit of chainmail on the shoulder part and things of that nature. This cloak I can sell to you for 400 gold pieces.
What does the
Or-
cloak do?
You'll have to figure that out when you buy it. See that Durgrim looks over and is like, 200! Fine, you old shite! 200!
This cloak isn't big enough.
You know, conveniently, I am wearing a cloak.
Well, would you like a better cloak than that one?
Sure, why not?
That'll be 200 gold pieces then, boy.
Here you go, sir. Take my money.
Thank you. I can feed my family tonight.
What?
Huh?
What?
There you go.
What? What?
Oh.
What?
Oh, that is good.
The cloak wouldn't fit, Roger.
Oh.
Uh,
That's actually not that
Titan,
bad.
or Andy, you have been given the Cloak of Protection. You gain a +1 to armor class and saving throws while wearing this cloak.
Woohoo! Thank you, sir.
Maybe not as crazy as some of the shit, but, you know, this guy's, he's old.
God potion.
Not, he's gotta have 20 in wisdom before you can do that. That's gonna be
Oh, yeah.
several sessions, because you guys are not leveling up this session.
No.
I have a 20 in wisdom. I can't,
You-
I can't do it.
You do, but the only thing is that Urmir's the only one that has the pre-qualifications.
Damn.
Because I hate to be
Lame.
favorites, but he does have the pre-qualifications because of his background.
Like,
Because, like time dragons, people that have been in the astral sea don't do time very well.
Eto bleh.
Alrighty. With that,
fuck you and your black.
with
Pack.
with that, I will say if all of you guys can come over near Dorgrim and stuff. Dorgrim. If all of you can. As this is nearing the end of the session.
I will eventually get a
Roger,
grace so I
go
can
away.
grind
I need to
everything.
go
You know
to the
where it
city. I need to go to Carvark.
Well, move closer to Dorgrim then, boy.
But, you know, this is also fun.
You guys see flying out of the air currently, heading in your guys' direction, is a gigantic ship that seems to be flying almost with steam as this appears.
An airship. Why is it an enemy?
I don't know. Hold on. It always becomes hostile for some reason. They're always hostile. Don't worry.
Oh my god.
Giant
They're always
airship.
angry at us. For what reason? Fuck did we do?
But yes, powered by steam with a dragon figurehead comes down an astral brig. And that is where we're going to end the episode. Or not the episode, the session.
No.
That's where we're going to end it. We're going to end the
I
episode
wanted to
here.
go to Carvark.
Don't worry, next session you will. Next Sunday you will.
Shopping session.
Make sure all of you tune in. Just kidding. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know when the hell is this video.
Yep, tune in. I don't even know when this video is coming out. I still haven't put out like fucking 9, 10, and possibly if this is 11, then I haven't put in 11 yet.
This is 12.
I don't know.
Still
We'll
want
figure it out.
I want them.
You guys can schedule videos.
I mean, yeah, I can, but you know.